got the power.
Dinklebean,
Yes.
why do we play Holdfast, Dinklebean?
What would you be doing right now if you weren't here playing Holdfast?
Probably working.
This is definitely a much better use of your... I feel like I'm trying to sell the game to you,
Yeah.
actually. Never mind.
So, starting off the stream, so it's conversation starter. Do you know what I
Yes.
did this afternoon? I did something I thought was rather interesting. I must have done it before, but I've got no memory of doing it. Basically, I was playing Kerbal earlier, and I thought to myself, you know the International Space Station? I thought,
Yeah.
when does it fly over? And so I looked at the times, and just through pure fluke, pure luck, today it would have a near perfect, sort of, what's the term for it? Like a flyover of Brighton. And it was almost directly overhead, according to the data, and it would fly over at 3 minutes past 6. And so I thought, oh, that's cool. So I set the alarm for it, right? And I was just working away. And the alarm came over, and I got Lulu. We went outside, and I stood in the car park looking westbound, where apparently it was said to turn up. And I was looking up in the sky trying to spot it. It was nice and clear. And I thought, I can't bloody see it. All I can see is that plane. Wait, what? And I looked carefully, and the International Space Station was so bright, so obvious in the night sky, that I thought it was a low-flying plane. It was just this really cool experience where I just sort of stood in the car park for 5 minutes just watching this thing shoot across the sky, brightly lit up, because the sun had just gone down, so it was dark enough to see, but the International Space Station was lit up like a Christmas tree. It's really cool.
Pretty cool timing as well, actually. Yeah.
It was good. I was like, wow, that's really cool. Just watching it fly over. And then it disappeared over the eastern horizon. Yeah.
It's in space.
Yeah. It was 408 kilometres up, which is about the distance between Brighton and Edinburgh. But yeah.
Edinburgh. I've been there.
Yeah. I thought it was rather cool. And it flew pretty much directly over Brighton, just a little bit like north of Brighton. At, what is it, like 23,000 miles per hour, something like that. I waved, but, you know.
Is there anyone on it? Did they wave back?
Yeah, there's like 6 people on it, according to Google. There's a bunch of Americans, 2 Russian cosmonauts, someone from Germany, someone who got lost at like the check-in at Gatwick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still got Stephen Hawking up there as well, have they?
Did he go up there at any point?
I think he went on the zero-gravity plane, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, but that wouldn't go up there.
That must be quite awkward, like the Russian and the Americans on there right now, given the situation
You know
going
what?
on.
I hope it's not. I hope it's.
I hope so,
I hope
too.
that they're sitting there eating snacks and shaking their heads at the stupidity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be more work professional than political.
Yeah, I imagine they would not. You know, they're probably not. Yeah, I mean they're up there.
Then we hear on the news fisticuffs on the International Space Station.
The Russians are barricading
Who's your
themselves
money on?
in the toilet. The Americans want to take a shit, but the Russians won't let them. The
Is
Germans
that what
saying,
they use for
everyone just
weapons?
calm
Throw
down.
their pee bags at them?
Yeah. The one German is just trying to get everyone to calm the fuck down. Oh, dear.
German being the mediator. Christ, how times have changed.
A fight has started on the International Space Station. It all kicked off there. There's a fist fight, a food fight even. No, it's cool though. I thought it was very cool. But yeah. So that's what I did this evening. I stood in a car park and I looked up at the International Space Station. I tried to take some pictures with my phone and I got like a weird white blob, and then I cursed my own stupidity that my shitty little crap phone was ever going to take a even half decent picture of the International Space Station. How about you guys? What you done?
I'll see when it's flying over
Yeah,
Australia
have a
then.
look. There's like a timetable. It says like, you know, enter your postcode or whatever, and then it says, okay, it will be over there and like these points, and then it like gives you the values of how high from the horizon would it be. I think there's another flyby tomorrow, but I don't think it's quite as
Is
perfect.
it spotthestation.nasa.gov?
Yeah, spot the station. Spot the station. In
Yeah.
fact, speaking to the chat, yeah. So spot the station is the website, and then you just enter your postcode, and then it'll tell you when the International Space Station is going to do a flyover. But yeah.
Incredible, really, where we're at now, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you, Chubby, Storm Shadow,
If I can
No
sort out
Time
the
for
bus
Pool,
timetable down
Fart,
here, but
and
they can
Recipo. Thank you.
piss around up there in the stars.
But yeah. Greetings, Dark Wolf. I hope you're... Well, stay warm in Moscow. I hope you're very, very well, sir. And all the best to you and Russia. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day.
Views, sighting opportunities.
Here in Britain, it's cold, and we've got the heating on, but it's still cold, and I fancy a coffee. That's pretty much it. That's what's going on in Britain. Oh, also our Prime Minister is an idiot. That's pretty much the state of affairs in Britain. It's bloody cold.
What's today? It's the 28th. I missed it. It's at 4:11 a.m.
Ah. When's the next flyover?
3:25 a.m. on Saturday.
Oh, dear.
Unless I make a thingy of it, and hope the clouds aren't here.
Yeah. But no, it surprised me. I didn't think it would be that bright in the sky. I thought it was, again, I thought it was a low-flying plane. It was that bright. But yeah, beyond that, just work today. I was supposed to make some food, but I got lazy and ordered a burger. Also, I spoke to my... I've got like a asthma medication review thing, and I sort of sent a half-worried message to my doctor, sort of saying, I'm really worried that I'm going to run out of medicine before the actual appointment, which is next week. And they just called me immediately and said, okay, we'll reschedule to tomorrow morning, like literally first thing. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, you know.
Convenient, yeah.
Yeah, like the personal touch. Like I just voiced a minor concern, and they were like, quick,
Well,
8:30, first slot, you know.
They don't want anyone missing out on medication.
Yeah, but no, I was quietly, you know, appreciative of that.
Well, when I ran out of happy pills once, they sort of went, "Oh, okay, we'll get you a script. We'll get you a script right now." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cheers."
They're very good.
Yeah, I was quite impressed.
I'm very proud of them as well, because when I had I had what did I have? I had glandular fever earlier on last year, and they were very good with that. They got me right in for the blood tests and everything that I needed. They had me with all the follow-ups and everything. This was in the middle of like all the cutbacks and all the the COVID and everything, and they were so good. Like, God bless the NHS, honestly.
They pulled some, like my family, so we're starting. Basically, I had like lumps in my scalp, and they quickly pulled them out because they were worried that it might be cancerous. They weren't.
Oh, guys,
Which team are we?
Keep it down. The Americans are listening.
Oh yeah, shit.
Which team are we?
I think we're the French tonight.
The French, sure?
I guess we'll just go French,
Okay.
and then we'll find out. I wasn't told, so we'll see French.
We were just on French.
Good luck.
Okay. Good luck, gents.
Okay, hi there, chat. Hang on, shit. Did I configure my... Yep, I do have the right mic. Okay. Hello, good evening, hello. Good evening, everyone, good evening.
Why are you on our team? Oh, bloody hell.
Yes.
Okay.
We're live. Let's go.
Left column, my way, left column.
Anyway, hi everyone in the chat. Hi, good evening and welcome. I hope you're having a lovely day today. Just to give you a quick status update, I've started work on Rising Storm Vietnam Bullshittery Part 3, as voted for by the patrons and the Twitch subs. And yeah, so far so good, really. It was a very normal day. I just went and gathered some clips from the live streams. Some of the notes were pretty bad, but a lot of the notes were very good. So it's been a very busy day of just assembling clips to potentially make into a bullshittery, and I've already spotted quite a few that I want to use, notably the beginning and the end. I've already got that nailed down. So yeah, I'll just start assembling it. I haven't started any of the text and animation complicated stuff. I'm just on the assemble a video phase. And I hope when it's done in a few weeks' time, you like it. But until then, I'm afraid it's very boring. Me just sitting in a chair, in my underpants, editing. So yeah, thank you Graphphil, Aussie. Thank you both of you. And Hockey, Sergeant Putruk, Jad, Storm Shadow, Chubby, Fart in Your Cereal, Roselbo, and No Time for Pool. Thank you all of you. Right, let's get started.
That's the majority of my bloody lines, Ulrich. I said 6, not all of them. Right, bonjour, we're going to form up here. Nice land for me. Take aim towards those blips.
That's a lot of red coats. A lot of red coats.
Top of their smoke cloud. Top of their smoke cloud. Take aim. Wait for it.
Long shot.
I
Hang on.
stabbed a teammate.
So imagine there's a big poop. There it is. Top smoke fire.
Fire and reload.
Bastards. Oh, good man, good man. You can crouch to reload.
Yes, Jim. Based on the fact that. Holy shit.
Okay, I don't think we'll stay here. One more volley, Jim.
Holy
Save
shit.
to the head. Top smoke. Aim and fire. Right, don't reload yet. Let's
Based on the fact that people seem to really like that that last video, I'll happily make more Team Fortress 2.
just stay here, I think. It's a good spot. Okay, gents.
Ow, I got
Yeah,
shot.
see? Don't worry. We're going to take aim from here. Just stay where you are now, gents. Take
But
aim
I
towards
am
that smoke
resilient.
cloud. West, north,
Thank you,
west,
Doctor.
down river. Top smoke and fire. Ooh, good shots, good shots. All right, crouch to reload.
Why did I go back? I reloaded.
I got shot again, motherfucker!
You got shot.
Doctor, help me, I've been wounded.
Reload.
I know, I'm sorry, they hit the exact same bullet hole.
Take aim.
There you go.
Down river to the
Thank you, Doctor.
northwest. Top smoke. Fire.
Daisy.
And crouch again to reload.
Again.
All right, once I've reloaded, we'll do that again. We're in a good spot here.
How are you all getting shot so much? Why? Soldiers or Swiss cheese?
Right, gents, on the right side of the tree this time, right side of the tree. On that diagonal line, take aim those Brits in the open, just above from Silvick's line. Bottom ankle, shoulders to head. Foot. Oh, good shot there. All right, behind the tree again, left side of the tree. That cannonball's going to come right at us. And I'm going to cover his retreat.
No, don't take aim.
Oh, really? Is your son here on the team?
Same line,
Collecting
all those
games?
Brits in the open there.
Tell him hi. Tell your son hi from me.
Lucky bastards. All right, behind the tree again.
Well, we did our job. Ow!
Oh, Texas says collect.
no.
What's his name, collect? So I can stab him with my bayonet.
Oh, there goes hiding behind a rock now, the cowards. Right, take out those Brits behind that rock on the right side of it there. Heads to shoulders and
there.
hold it, hold it. Left side.
Ow,
now.
fucking...
Oh, nice.
Doctor, you're not going to believe
Left
this.
side of the tree, left side of the tree.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, I killed Raycon.
Reload.
I'm sorry.
We may have to get the fuck out of here, actually. This isn't looking good. Right, gents, take back. Ooh, they're buggering off, you bastards.
They
Go very well.
focused pretty hard on us, though. Guys, get
Yes.
behind the line so they can't see you from that. The big bit that.
We got good numbers here. We might have a chance. We'll have to do something daring, though, to break stalemate. Alright, gents, take aim downriver. There's a nice line forming up on that hill. Oh, they're fucking you bastard on the wrong side of it.
They're fucking...
We outnumber them.
Thank you, Brandon. Thank you very much,
Damn
Brandon.
inbred British.
Alright. Right side of the tree again, gents. We're going to take aim with this small line. Try and whittle them down once more. And then we'll go advance in that direction. Right side of that rock. Right side of that rock. Top heads and foot.
Fuck's sake.
Ooh, I saw a wound. Okay. Reload. And then we're going to run down into the river. Bye, monsieurs. With moi.
Thank you, Brandon. Thank you.
Incoming fire.
I've already been shot 3 times. Ooh. No! Bye, Pavan! It was okay-ish sort of knowing you, maybe.
Alright, on this line.
Favourite Australia.
Take aim for the big smoke cloud up the hill northwest. Top smoke. We'll wait for them to stand up. Just hold it. Just take aim. Top of that smoke cloud that was just there. Ready. Fire!
Fuck's sake.
Lucky bastards. Alright, crouch to reload. What are they doing over there?
We are getting shot from the left.
Ah, don't worry about them. They couldn't hit a barn door with a banana.
And now he's done it.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. I survived. Right, up on the line, gents. Get up northwest again. Top of their heads. How did you get shot through me?
Enemy line to your west.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Your magic.
Let's pull that down the hill a little bit.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, 25 kills to the Redcoats, 22 to the French. This is round 1 of 5.
Reload. We're going to go back up the hill. And on this line, take aim. Dead ahead north. Top heads, top smoke. Foot.
It hits, but no kill.
Sods.
Got a hit.
Oh, hello, hello. Jets, pull down, pull down, pull down.
Lucky.
No, we're going to reform this line here.
Oh, shit. Oh!
Owie. We're taking aim towards
Damn
that
it.
smoke cloud. Northwest west. Bottom ankle along the top of their hill.
Okay. That's me slain. 30 kills to the Redcoats, 26 kills to the French. What are the Redcoats doing? They're mostly mingling on their side of the river in smaller lines than we have, but that's often the case. One of their rocket crews has moved up closer. Our cannons are not scoring many kills, or at least I haven't seen many big spam kills. Sorry, what's that?
I'm landing kids.
Rare is it to see a Redcoat line move that far down the edge of the map.
Shit to do, mate.
These guys have got no support from the rest of their team. Ah, yes, and as we often have, there's musicians that have decided to climb the mast to either dance or play their instruments. That's fine. Up there where they're not hurting anybody is a fine place for the bagpipes. Okay.
How's everyone doing? Status check. How's everyone doing?
I'm doing good.
Good, and Chup, you're amazing.
Where's it? AC, how is AC?
Right here.
Okay. The French are preening themselves in the river. The Redcoats are hiding over there. Yeah, what are the cannons doing? Ooh, bugger. A Redcoat cannon just got 4 kills there. Ooh, to be followed by, was that 3 kills with the rocket crews? Bringing their kills up to 41. Uh-oh. Oof. 41 kills versus our 32. For this reason, I think the French are falling back. Ooh, lovely. We got 3 kills with a cannonball. So I'm guessing the French are pulling back for the all charge in 1 minute and 4 seconds, at which point no more no more gunpowder weapons can be utilized, and it's just melee. The Redcoats are advancing forward, maybe to... Oh, they've been spotted by this large French group. Welcome indeed then, MKD, welcome. So yeah, things here are fine, to be honest. I'm just sort of cracking on with the bullshittery editing. Haven't gotten very far, but what I have done is going very smoothly. Okay. Right, so yes, the French are definitely holding back.
Fire for France. Well done. Good
I could do with the beer, Andra. I've run out.
Make sure you're crouched. Incoming fire.
Thank you, Confused Viking. Thank you, Confused.
You brave soul. God bless.
Thank you, Shadow. Thank you. Am I a beardy or a baldy? Alas, I have neither beard nor am I bald, although I have shaved my head. I've got this awkward action man fuzz. Ooh, lovely. 5 kills with a rocket for the French there. That's 48 kills to the Redcoats, 42 to the French. Yes, I can't easily grow a beard, I'm afraid. I have that awkward Keanu Reeves beard where the moustache does not connect with the beard and it looks shit. Well, Keanu makes it look good, but I look shit. There's insufficient hair follicles on the face parts to make a proper beard. Tried a few times, it looks shit. There's a surprising amount of green on that kill feed. We've now equalised at, well, almost. Normally the French are very ineffectual. Well, our team are very ineffectual in melee.
We will get them.
Thank you, 45 Chromo. Thank you very much, 45.
Why are you running?
Northeast.
Eat the bread.
Hello, French. I see you.
Look
I
east.
see you, French. I see you, French.
They're helping.
Hello, French. I see you. Come on. Come on. You smelled. You smelled. Come on.
You smelt?
You are black, probably. I hate blacks. I
Charming.
hate black people.
Okay, we're getting away from that guy. Right. What's going on here? Right, the Redcoats are doing their best. They are in fact taking the lead, despite the green on the kill feed.
Okay, phew, panicked. I almost forgot to switch to melee.
Get his ass.
Still very close. The French have the lead. Who has the numerical advantage? We do. That's good.
We need to save our men. There's a single man being followed.
Okay.
Follow us, man. Come to us. We will protect you.
Hi there, Saint Kitty. Shit, all the best to your cat, Saint Kitty. I hope they, well, whatever they have, I hope they make a very swift recovery.
No, oh, you. Everybody, follow me. We need to kill this man. He's bad.
Over there in the riverbed.
Everyone follow him.
One. Only one person
Zendaya, you're
killed him.
disgrace.
Is Dinkle still alive?
I'm just jealous of our fashion sense.
I think he might still be alive. Where is he? Okay, we're still winning. Slight.
Oh shit, sir, would you like...
Where's the rest of the Echoes? Where's Dinkle? Any over there? No. He was killed, was he? Hello.
Hello.
Unlucky hit there. He got taken out. Is Dinkle still alive?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Ah.
I got stabbed in the old charge.
They're in the ship.
We're winning.
Yeah,
We are. And it's fairly even Stevens.
it is.
Oh, that guy just fell off the ship. Oh, they've been slain. Hey! Okay. Well done, guys. Well done.
Yeah.
I
I
got
didn't think we were going to win that, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, I got shot like 4
Okay,
times.
Mr. 5-0, easy.
I told you,
bets
didn't I?
4-1
We've set the
we win.
precedent now.
4-1.
I'm
Do we
no
win?
illusion that 2's not going to win this. It's going to be 3, but I'm still going to vote 2. Come on, number 2.
Number 2, come on. I feel like
There
we're
is a
holding the
God.
ticket, looking at the TV in the
Hey.
corner.
No, not a chance. Look at that, 73.
Thank you, J Moore. Thank you very much, J Moore. Cool. Okay, well, good luck.
Yes, good
There we
luck,
go.
gents.
Right, here we go. Selecting France, round 2 of 5. The score is 1-0 to us. Whoops. Wait.
Makes it easy when
Well done, everyone. Well done. Good job. Thank you, Rancordy. Thank you very much, Rancordy.
We dropped just below the numbers.
Oh, really, Brawler? Hey, nice.
I didn't realise how far I pulled us out of spawn. Is this a bit too far?
No.
make them tell us no.
Go back.
No, you're fine there. You're right on the border of it. That should be okay.
Sure.
Do you want to do the same?
Sure.
Do you want to do the
We're
same as
gaming
last week?
here.
See
I
if
was
it
about to
works.
suggest it, yeah, see if something works. Yeah, alright then.
Not really, Rubik. I'm not really into sports, I'm afraid.
Left column
Thank you, the Red Iron Oni. Thank you, Red Iron.
towards the aqueducts. Left column my way.
Try not to die first this time, Jimmy.
I didn't drive first. I died like third.
Try not to die in the first few, Jimmy.
All the difference that made.
Okay.
Did you see how many I didn't tell you?
Thank you, Nosh. Thank you very much, Nosh.
Huh?
Do you see how many votes there were?
Alas, sports just aren't for me, Doran. Not to my taste.
The ginger
Can we just go back to random
The
maps?
mind
all the way
boggles.
up?
They added map voting, but what does it matter when we all vote for the same 4 maps each week?
Just proves
Thank
my
you
point
then,
that all
Street
fast
Killer.
players
Thank
are
you.
Redditors.
For the compliments?
Okay, right, gents. Stay down the hill. Stay down the hill. Behind me on the left here. Stay down. Stay
Ah,
down.
we're being all
Don't know we're
sneaky.
here, you see. So Jimmy's going to be our bait. And then we shall ride in like the cavalry without our horses and save the day.
Do we ride on each other?
Just sat here for an hour and didn't do
They're
anything.
just really inaccurate. They're aiming for Jimmy, trust me.
Dude, Solvik, hide.
Yeah? Oh, we're hiding.
You're ruining it, dingus.
We're hiding.
No one's realised.
Somebody doesn't do
Now they
hiding.
think that Jimmy's the only line down there. And when they flank him on the right, we will ride
Thank you,
down
Street
to
Killer.
his
Thank you
save.
very much, Street Killer. Thank you.
I'm not gonna be toxic, but you know if you press C, the first person mode,
Yeah.
we're not covered by the hill.
Oh, don't worry. Those ones in the spawn can see us, but those ones at the aqueduct can't. Look, here they come. Look, see, look, they've fallen for it. Look, they're in the open. See? My God. Now, what we're doing, Jimmy
Thank you,
knows that
Armelk.
we can see them, and he's trying to lure them past the actual cover here. Yeah, see, look.
Sun
they're taking
Zingle.
the bait.
Stupid British. Look at them.
It's working.
And now
It's
Jimmy, What
working.
he's going to do is he's going to feign a retreat, and the Brits are going to follow him to the hill where he stood now. And when
Thank
they
you,
get to
the
that
Jester
hill,
Sea.
we will strike. Like the dastardly dog. Look at them. They're in the. Look at them. The fools. They're right.
They're in the
there.
open. They're in the open.
Yeah. Wait.
Don't tell me this is actually going to go.
Ah.
Wait.
I think it's your
Okay.
regiment.
Up on the line.
Hey. Hey.
Everyone stand. Take aim at the Brits. Point ankle. Waist to shoulders. Wait for them to come. Fire.
Ah. Did we kill him?
Full back reload. Full back reload. They might not know where it came from. It's just this big smoke cloud giving us away. Reload.
It's a dust devil, sir.
Back on the line. Single cannonball. In the open. Waist to shoulders. Fire.
Giant smoke cloud it is.
Yes. Well done.
Pull back and reload.
Remember, you can crouch.
Cannibal, cannibal, cannibal!
Hello.
That is why I would advise crouching when you reload.
Yes. Now, we're going to get one more and then we'll run. On the line. Aim for the ones in the ruins, Shoulders, head. And pull back and to the left. Pull all the way back to the edge of the map, then to the left, gents. To the left.
On the line.
Next cannonball incoming, watch it.
Yeah, we're going to dodge this. Oh, we got some more to shoot at as well.
Oi,
Right,
oi,
reload.
British, your mum's a fucking.
Right, reform on this line now. Take aim for those Brits in the valley, directly north. Bottom right, top of their smoke cloud there. In the middle of the valley. That's that. Pull back and crouch to reload. Excuse me, lad, excuse me.
If I get shot while you're healing me, I'll be upset.
Right,
Okay, thank you.
I am. You can flank me so easily.
Oh God.
Right, gents, back up on that line. Take aim dead ahead, north, top smoke. Fire. Pull back and crouch to reload.
What the heck?
11 kills to the French, 9 kills to the Redcoats. This is round 2 of 5, everyone. The score is 1-0 to us.
Come here, you fools.
You're good, man.
We see
Quickly just fall up on this line. Point blank range
Woo! I killed the doctor.
Suckers.
Pull back.
Well done.
Crouch.
Oh God!
It was worth it to taunt them.
Sir, I need a new pair of trousers. I'm all
On the line, on the left of the
You're not the
aqueduct,
only
or in
one.
the middle, your choice, top heads and fire. And pull back.
Oh no!
Good shot.
Great shot.
They have thrown it.
Got another kill though.
Bastards. My hard work.
Watch out for the next cannonball. It's gonna hit.
Yeah, watch out. Come to the left, come to the left.
Any second. Move.
Cannonball, cannonball, cannonball. No wait.
Yep.
My line.
We're stuck against
wait for
the
me to
edge of the
form
map,
up.
I think.
That's
Right, gents. On the slide, on the slide. Take aim into the valley. Top heads, top smoke.
Fuck.
Me, pardon me. Totally not running away.
And pull back and crouch again. They're not going to fall for it twice, so we're going to be alright on our right flank. Reload and take aim for the boys, direct north.
No, this is very intriguing.
That smoke cloud is your target. Top smoke.
The fucking chair outside the
Ah.
fucking bounds.
They're running. I saw a few hits there.
I can't reach it.
We miss you.
Right, reload. They're right where we want them. The artillery should be absolutely ruining them. Okay, reload. And back up on the line here. Now they're on the right side this time. Right side of the hill there. Right side of the hill. Top heads. Ah. Oh, lovely. Well done. No!
Nicely done.
Pull back, reload.
First battalion, the balance is good.
Coming through. Terribly sorry.
Right, reload, gents. Come back up the right slightly. And we're going to reform here.
Got you a chair.
Ah, thank you, sir. I'll sit on it shortly. In the middle of the aqueduct there. Bottom ankle, top heads. Ah! Lucky gets. Right, pull back, reload. I shall sit whilst you reload.
You comfortable, sir?
Terribly important now.
Interesting angle you got going there. With a new
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Jaunty angle of the chair. Alright, once you reload it, back up on the line. Take in, dead ahead north, in the aqueduct there. They're in the middle of it. Top heads, just above top heads.
A hit, but no kill.
Alas, we should try again.
Sorry, it's incredibly disappointing in this game.
Yeah.
Static target says what?
What?
Dinkle.
What?
Are you sitting down, you pillock?
Yes.
Get
I'm
the
important.
fuck off your chair.
Why?
Because we're gonna move out. Come on, let's chase them. Come on.
Gents, we're going to move out because I said so, alright?
Oh,
Right, gents, forward, march!
There we go.
Right, gents, take aim, hang on, we're going to cover Jimmy's advance.
Oh, we move out 5 feet.
There, middle, bottom ankle, heads, foot!
Ow!
I will take the chair.
Right, reload and calmly advance. They won't
Thank you, Doctor.
What's coming at them?
See us through the smoke.
Listen,
We stand with you, Commander.
This military tactic will be all the rage in the future. Everyone will
Thank
be
you,
doing
Doctor.
this. Right, take aim. On the line.
Da-da-da.
Heads, foot!
Just kidding.
And advance again whilst you reload.
Ah,
See, the last thing they'll be
I see
expecting
what
is
we're
for us
doing.
to run out in the open without any cover. Everyone will be doing this, mark my words.
So
Yes, take aim on this line. Bottom ankle along the top of the hill. Take aim along the top of the hill.
oh no!
Keep advancing.
Dibs on the chair.
Keep going. Keep advancing. Keep advancing.
Alright, okay.
Keep forward,
Keep it
monsieur.
together, boys. Keep it together. And left and right here. Again, when you can. Hold. Wait for them to show their ugly face. Run forward, forward.
They're handsome.
Forward. For Brits, maybe.
No, they smile when you go, oh, yeah, that's right.
Hey.
They're running. Cowards.
We've got a few more seconds.
15 seconds.
Right.
We can do one more shot.
Very tight one.
Can anybody aim? Take your shots. Left, fire.
And fire.
They got Solvik.
Okay, guys, run back. Guys, just break your reloads and run. We'll never get a shot in. Here we go. Guys, we've got to go find another group.
Alright, pull back.
Guys, pull back. Don't rush. Pull back. We've got to find another group. There's another group on the left. Link up with them.
No, Jimmy's flanking. Jimmy's
Move
flanking.
north,
Yeah,
quick.
yeah,
Move north, quick.
Yeah.
Hey, what up, Sean?
The big dogs.
Quickly.
Big dogs are helping. Monsieur Big Dogs, I play these tunes to dart you to hell. Marlboro,
Well
Monsieur.
done. Good job, good job. Look at all these cannonballs.
Wait, I just realised I had my fucking musket out, not my sword.
Guys, ignore them. Move left. Everyone move left to our French group. Everyone left. Get together in a huge group.
Listen to the British man. He seems to know what he's doing.
Everyone follow my voice.
Listen to the British. Yes, listen to the
He
British.
has a southern accent. He must be important.
Yes.
Follow that group in.
British man on the French team.
Keep your eyes on the right there. They're trying to wait and flank us.
To defeat your enemy, you must be your enemy.
Precisely.
Sun Tzu said that.
Seriously, watch your right. They're going to try and sneak up and stab us in the bumhole.
Yeah, look at me. I'm trying to get the British.
Okay.
Come here. Yes, die with me.
Oh, what the fuck? He wasn't on my side. Ah.
Uniform, it looks worse than ours.
Damn it.
In honor of the big dog. Come on, big dog. Here's your favorite tune.
Okay.
Yes, you're going to die. Bye-bye, big dog. Bye-bye.
I'm here.
Alright, fists out, lads. Let's beat this man down.
Punch him.
Nice hand.
Punch him.
Beat him up.
Beat him up.
I think we might have two in the bag here.
Yeah.
I'm so surprised that whole starter bit worked.
Yeah. Well done. Well done.
It's good.
Yeah.
Did you see they didn't know what to do with themselves? We were randoms using tactics.
I know.
And they were so astonished.
They underestimated us, Dingle.
Yes.
Yeah, to their peril.
2022 is a new year for us, let me tell you.
Yeah. Number 3.
1822. Yes.
Yes.
Dear me.
The
Right.
tactic of marching across the open didn't work out for well for me, but
Well, it's fine. Guns will never get more accurate than this, sir.
no, yes, it's fine. Or faster. You
Or
can't shoot
faster.
faster than a Frenchman. let me
Tinkle.
tell you. Yes. Oh, it's snowing.
Snowy.
It's snowing. Pulling at all the stops today.
Right. Good luck.
Good luck, gents.
Good luck.
Here we go.
The boys.
All right. Round 3 of 5, everyone. The score is 2-0 to us.
The boys. Reassemble the boys. Where the boys to the west. The boys to the west. To the west. The boys to the west.
To the west, on you go. There, go there.
Snow boys.
Yes, Agarob. The kitchen light is on, but I've turned off the main living room light. I think I need to replace the bulbs. They are insanely bright, and after staring at the screen all day, doing the Adobe Premiere stuff, it's like, ugh.
We haven't done this one in ages, okay.
No, we haven't, and I'm happy to be here. I might go right for the corner, northwest.
I was thinking the same.
Yes, I simply plugged the Lulu cam into a different USB slot, and it worked, so...
Right, let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Right column,
Left column with me, left column.
Let's go. There's a man with the big ass frozen lake in the middle.
Nice.
No. Oh,
No.
this is the one with the fallen tree and the little valley in the middle. Oh, yeah. See, to anyone else who doesn't have a fucking clue, we're just describing very, like,
ordinary shit, but to us it means something.
It means something. Oh, it's the thingamajig.
Do you remember?
Yeah, the one with the tree that fell over and the bit with a bit of a decline in it. Yeah, that one.
Definitely not the recycled
Actually, that one.
I'm far too westward. Yes. Jimmy, I'm going to put us all the way to the east because I'm far too west.
They go, no, Jimmy.
Wait.
We are going east. Jimmy.
Oh, he's passing. He's a messenger. I see. Right,
What's that accent?
there's a nice land of they're Russians. Over there to the north. We're going to form up in some cover and then we'll give them a good crack. In fact, let's do one now whilst we move. Right, gents, on my line. Take in towards that smoke cloud. Down river. Top smoke and fire.
We have a long shot.
Might get lucky. Don't reload. Right face. Break. Press X.
Sorry, press
There we
X.
go.
You can't see your reload.
Right, more shoes. Once you're by me, start reloading.
Hello, people.
Let's keep moving this way whilst you're reloading. Now we need to get out of this open terrain. Jimmy's on his own over there, so I'm going to have to be quick on this.
Jimmy's on his own.
Right, more shoes.
Fuck the Irish.
Go around here.
God damn.
Those Russians are moving into the open. Oh, duh. Okay, hold here. Now, what we're going to do is I'm waiting for these Russians. Okay, let's form up here, quick, gents. Take aim, northeast, up the hill. Up the hill, northeast. Bottom record, top of their smoke cloud. They're forming up by that tree. Oh, that's a cannon.
Yeah.
Shit. Fire! Maybe we'll get lucky. Alas. Down the hill and crouch. I want them to
Okay,
see that
5-1
Jimmy is
to
vulnerable.
them.
I don't want us to waste this spot in the open. Once they move on Jimmy, we'll try and help him, but I'm not going to waste our open terrain here. Right. Hang on, hold there for a second.
Oh, one of our own cannons.
Boys, if you've Cavalry's dead.
Yeah, I don't have much.
Something, at least. Come on, look how vulnerable he is over there.
Indeed. Score-wise, 5 kills to them, 2 to us.
Okay, let's take another pot shot at the cannons. Take aim, northeast, up the hill, top smoke. Imagine there's a smoke cloud there. Fire! Now quickly down the bloody hill, down the hill. I've got a cannonball loaded. Thank you.
Medic.
Go and peek. Hello.
I stubbed my
Okay, they have got that set in on us. The next time we come up this hill, they are going to aim. Hang on. Stay downhill. Right, gents, what I want you to do is I want you to stand either side of me and then be prepared to run down the hill immediately. Ready? Either side. And... Wait. Down hill!
Oh!
Whoa! Not quite. Right, no, without firing, you fools. You can do the fire. Right, now fire! Fire! What? There! Fuck. Now down. Thank you.
Did we just play chicken with a cannonball?
Yes. Invigorating, isn't it? Don't you feel alive?
Yeah, thankfully, yes.
Well, actually, none of these guys died, so we all feel alive. Right, back up on the line. We'll take one more pot shot at the cannons. Take aim, northeast, up that hill. Fire! And back down again. Yes. I'm waiting for the infantry to come to us, but they're not. Where the hell are
We
they?
are the infantry.
I think they went
point.
southeast.
I hadn't thought of that. Right. Hold where you were. Stay
Nah,
where
lots of infantry
Ugh.
southwest. Southeast.
where you are, boys.
Yeah.
It's been a long day, actually. I'm quite...
Over there.
Just yet.
Those are friendlies. They're in for the cannons. Alright, we're gonna go help Jimmy. Left face. This way. Oh, no, Nico, come pick me up. Huh? Get off your bloody chair. Okay, right, we're gonna move along this hill, round the left. This is a bit of cover from the cannons here. Oh God, we're running out quickly though, actually.
16 kills to the French, 8 to the Russians. It is round 3 of 5, and the score is 2-0 to us.
Don't sing that.
Win one more round, and we've got the week.
Has he routed them? Fuck, they've routed. Never mind. We're gonna go along the riverside.
No, I haven't, Reaper. Did they? I've not seen the newer Dexter series.
Yeah, seen.
Oh really? Is it? Did it not do well?
There's another group northeast.
Seen. Hang on.
Cannons facing us.
Yeah. Stop that cannon. Keep moving.
Can get into the dip and shoot them.
Get into the dip. Wait, we're gonna start with those. On my line now. Point blank range. Take aim.
Oh shit! You gotta stand up to fire, Vulcan. You have to stand up.
Stand up. Reload.
Do not crouch and fire.
Just take aim. Hold this formation. Reload. Take aim. Russians in the open. Bomb reticle. Shoulders to head. Take aim. Shoulders to head. Going behind that bush. Fire! Reload. We've got them running. They still don't have a reload in. One more.
Thank you,
shot.
Rob.
Go
Thank
behind
you
that
very
rock.
much, Rob.
Bottom of your reticle is going to be about a half a man above them. Take aim behind that rock, half a man above.
Stand up to fire.
Hit but no kill.
Right,
I wounded
just
someone.
Get your reloads in. Sylvie, do you want to take a small detachment to flank these cannons for me? I'll keep their target on me.
A small detachment of brave men who enjoy anal sex this way.
For God's sake, Sylvie, stay out of what? Wait, what? Specification. Take aim. Aim for
You
those
didn't specify
buttons.
who's doing,
On
who's
that
giving.
rock, top smoke.
Yeah.
Fire.
Can I go back?
And who's receiving.
I don't think those are very Christian men that went off towards that cannon. Right, take aim. They're actually aiming the wrong way. Hang on. Gents, reload and come form up. Hang on, hold. What are they doing? Right, on my line. Sylvic's moving on them, so we're going to take the fire if need be. Take aim at that man on the cannon. Bottom reticle is going to be at his waist. Fire! Lucky sock. Okay, we got one. Pull back, reload.
Oh, he's loading it now.
Sylvic's moving close now. We're gonna have to bait them this time. Right, gents, prepare.
Thank you, Codename. Thank you very much, Codename.
For France. Reloading on my line. Oh, hang on. Keep going. Oh, shit. Gents, maybe spread up a bit of it. Just spread out a little bit.
Rocket's pointing all the way down at us. The rocket's pointing at us. Oh, no, we're fine. Oh, God!
Monsieurs, on my line, if you please. Take aim. Mind Sylvic's men aim for the cannoniers fire.
Ow, that was friendly.
I said don't.
That was friendly.
Right, advance once you reload. Hello, Russians. If you could please take aim once you're reloaded. Any of the Russian in front of you, take aim. Point blank range and fire at will.
What? I missed from 10 meters.
Watch out, there's a man right there, you silly sob.
Oh.
On the right, you fool. Ow.
I got him.
Stab, sir. Well done.
I
Watch
got.
out to the rear, on my line.
Shit, they're coming in.
Get your bayonet on, you silly wanker. Don't fight. It's all charge. Put your bayonet on. Good
evening, sirs.
It's all charge?
Hang on, can we wait a minute? Half my men haven't got a bayonet on.
You sure it's all charge?
Right. There we go. Right, we can start now. Charge! That's very nice of you boys to wait for us. Thank you. Most wouldn't.
Ow. Sorry. Where are the Russians? Did Dinkle die?
Oh, no, there's one flag bearer here.
Follow my voice, guys. This way.
Watch behind you!
These are on our side. Who are these guys?
Prepare to
Follow this group. Follow my voice.
I got a full tub of
Oh, hello.
Just start eating.
Cannonball? That's definitely after. Get him, Dr. Cole!
Who are you chasing there?
Yo, where's the rest of the team?
Brett, get him!
Come here.
Yo, is that their team over there?
Maybe. Just stay with the group. Stay with the group, everyone.
No, that's the friendlies.
Okay, hold here. Everyone just hold on my voice.
Where's the rest of their team?
Okay, start moving west. Everyone start moving west. Don't get strung out. Stay on my voice. Rally to me.
Continue the charge.
I see them.
Wiggles.
See them. They're over the hill. Yo, everybody. They're that way.
Guys, don't run in a line. Move back to the group.
Yo, we found.
Guys at the front, you're just gonna die first.
Stick together.
Okay, get ready.
Found the rest of the comrades.
Guys at the front, wait. Guys at the front, wait. Fine, they'll just charge in and die. Try and move around the right. And they were the first to die, predictably.
Oh my fucking
Sorry.
gosh.
I got your back.
Nice.
I keep killing. I keep hitting my allies. What is this?
Any more Russians?
Oh, what's up, Soviet? SovietWomble. Let's go.
Hi. Where's the enemy?
Hello.
anybody's game still.
Fist only! Fist only!
Do you know the name Wiggles?
Hey, beat him up.
Hey, we won the week! We won the week, everyone! Well done! Hey!
Wow.
We won the week!
Yeah.
Cool.
Did you see how the Russians actually waited for us to put our bayonets on as well, which was awfully
Yeah, that was
sweet
great.
of them.
Yeah. I'm surprised that guy didn't load grape shot when he shot.
Yeah,
It
He
was
did,
I think
didn't
he'd
he?
already loaded because he didn't see
died.
us.
Ah.
You poor
As if
sod.
they didn't see us. We're there for years.
No, well, no, sorry, they didn't anticipate us to charge so soon, so they'd loaded another round shot, thinking that they could get another long shot off, but we just charged in.
Well done.
Yeah.
Right.
We've done another reshuffle of numbers.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see how this round
To
goes.
be fair, they don't seem overpowered in the melee, to be honest.
No.
So additional numbers on our side, but isn't necessary.
Then again, I think it's because we've had quite a lot of we've been about 20 men up the past 3 rounds.
Yeah, it's probably not
so-
necessary considering
No,
they're not
exactly.
creaming us in the melee. Right, good luck.
Good luck, gents.
Yeah, typically that's how it goes, guys. Because we've got the people who play publicly and they don't practice in the melee, we're generally pretty rubbish. But not in this game, weirdly.
On the other side, back there. 44th over here. Excuse me, lad. 44th over here, gentlemen. 44th on the other side of the east here. I want that bloody hill again. I'm willing to scrap for it.
44th over here, gentlemen. 44th over here. 44th over here, gentlemen.
Well, you know the drill. Right, Jimmy, do you want the fences or the side bit round the right?
I would like the side bit, but left column's working for me.
Come on, lad.
I'll take
Good. Right, I'll take the right side bit on the right. Right
Left
column.
column, left column with me, straight forwards. Fucking leg it, lads.
Look at my
Make it
eyes.
fair.
Good luck, Bobby. With your elf eyes.
Good luck, so.
That'll beat us through the hill.
So yeah, sorry, for the people just passing through the stream, please know that I've started the first few days of work on Rising Storm Vietnam Bullshittery Part 3. It's looking like a 4-weeker, really, so I'll do my best, but yeah, still early days for the next video. It was selected by the patrons and the Twitch subs who voted on a poll, both up on Patreon and on the Discord link below for the Twitch subscribers. Again, just to remind the Twitch subscribers that since Twitch have taken away the email system, they've effectively severed contact between me and you, which is very frustrating. I can't send the emails anymore, so instead there is a Discord group to serve as a replacement for that now deleted system. So if you are a subscriber, Discord link below, and I can gather your opinions on what you want me to do next, that sort of thing, and also put the video early out to you as a thank you.
There's no one here.
Okay. Bastards have learnt. No, they robbed me of my massacre. I was so excited.
Northwest.
We could just keep going, but there's cannons
higher,
in the way.
blimey,
Right,
need a
so we go
coffee.
left and go through the fences here. Form a double column, just whilst we move, double column.
Thank you, Ruiz. Thank you.
They're gonna go for our cannons, so I'm gonna pull back.
Okay, I'll come
Hopefully not, Mag.
Sir, they are at the shed.
The cannon to your right is going to
No,
fire
the shed! Stolen that has so much military strategic importance.
Thank you, Reaper boy. Thank you,
We're
Reaper.
gonna go. That's fine. That's no time wasted. We have the hill.
So reload and crouch.
Yes, I have, William. I played Foxhole briefly.
Move up on my right.
I think ZF Digby plays quite a lot, if you want to see someone who plays lots of Foxhole, to the point that he's even made custom propaganda specifically for the two sides of Foxhole.
Even occupied the bastards.
Thank you, Influence. Thank you very much.
Shit, that's our thing. You bastards. I won't stand for that.
Maybe Ondra. It depends if I can get some coffee.
That's not yours. We're gonna go. Hang on. I tell you what. I don't know if they've seen us because they're too busy doing the clown car thing with the shed. So we're gonna use the see if we can sneak our way around. No, they've definitely seen us. Well, keep moving. We're gonna get that rock.
Brits out of the shed.
Go for the rock. It's okay. They
They
missed.
stayed there and all got
No, they didn't miss that one.
No, and we pulled them
Nice
off.
little bit of terrain here. Right,
Hi
just
there,
moving on.
Ice
Come to the
Lord
right
in
slightly, this
Michigan.
Nice little rock formation. Double rank on me. Now, dead ahead through the trees. You can see them milling about northeast. Far Miracle is going to be top of their heads through the trees. There. Top heads and fire. Orion.
How?
Good volley. Everyone crouch to reload now. Second rank crouch behind us.
Thank you.
Now any wide
Well, this is a double
high
rank.
shots will miss your heads. Once you reload it, second rank stand.
Come to the left.
Yep, second rank stand. Point blank range. Take aim left.
Whoa.
Take aim. Fire.
Doc, really?
Dude, front rank's got a crouch.
Reload. Just reload. Stay calm. You've been trained for this, gents. Take aim, Lev. Point blank range again. Take aim.
Cool, get down, cool. Kill.
Reload again. That's my fault. Stay calm. Good shot. Stay calm. Reload.
I could crouch in here. Thank you, Doctor. Wow, I'm amazing.
They're moving left. They're moving left. They're hard left. Hard left. Just take aim. Hard left. Northwest.
Doctor, we can wait, please.
Got it. Right, our right flank is covered, gents.
Oh, the guy at the front's a moron.
All
Alright.
right, whilst we're reloading.
Here we go.
Reform double rank here.
You're telling me.
We need to be quick now, because this cannon's going to make it most of this.
Okay.
It just stands me up and then puts me back down.
Take aim. If you see a Brit, just take aim. Track him.
That's fucking beautiful.
Right. So this front rank rise. Left face. Let's move.
Thanks.
Left face.
Okay, left face, we're fucking moving.
There's still more in this tree.
Not really, some guy. I wasn't really into the 40k tabletop.
Why did they keep throwing themselves out?
Fuck off!
Okay.
What was that?
Sorry,
What was that sound?
Right, reform double rank.
You pressed the wrong button.
Right in front of you. Reload. Reload. Take aim.
You, one guy left.
Reload and take aim. Point blank range. Wait, hang on, they're hiding behind that sodding tree, you bastard.
Yeah, it's only two guys.
So big.
Wait. Wait. We got French's on right. I'm waiting for this dickhead to die. Just take aim. Just take aim. Don't fire.
Ah, they're taking our kill.
Yeah, there he died. All right, right face. Hurry, rise.
Kill Steve.
Bunch of bastards.
Jimmy's been overrun.
It's all right. Justice was served. The cocky bastard got stabbed in the side of the head. I'll take that over a bullet. Aha.
Thank you, Glitz Built. Thank you very much. Thank you, GLX. Thank you.
They just keep feeding us.
And Blade Dragon. And Influence. Thank you.
You were revived. Bloody hell. Which admin's dick did you suck for that? Take aim. Bottom medical heads. In the lake. Bottom medical heads. Wait. Wait. We're going to wait for them to stand up, because at the moment they're hiding. Just take aim towards that smoke cloud. Bottom medical where their heads would be. Just hold.
Can't even see them. Jesus Christ, giant butterfly. Oh, it's fine.
They're gonna
Foreground.
stand up. Now fire! Like clockwork. It's not, what?
Can I steal one or two of your men?
Few men off with Jim to the right, please.
One or two with me, please. One or two of you with me, please. That's all I need. Lovely. Come with me now. Come with me.
Okay, left face, the rest of you. Left face. We're gonna go through the tree. Left face, move.
Try not to get your white line.
Oh, they've got an absolute army at the top of that hill. That's fine, we don't need to be up there.
A lot moved to the west.
Yeah, we're going for them indeed, Baffin. Exactly.
There's a lot of them in the tree.
Right, we're going to be quick about this though, because those guys up on that hill are going to come bounding down once they see that we're trying to kill their friendlies. Right, it's very quick.
Thank you, Servum Knight. Thank you very much, Servum. Thank you.
Towards the shed. Left side of the shed, bottom ankle, shoulders, fire. Right, now right face and fucking run for it.
Right face and fucking run.
Break reloads and run. Why are you still reloading? Oh, it's break your reload. Right, just put your bayonets on, lads. Put your bayonets on. We're not going to get another shot off in time. Okay, now take
Here we go.
the shed, yes.
We're kicking ass.
Reoccupy the shed.
You lads, be brave, be brave.
What if we just wait in the pond
Put a flag
and
on
they
the
come
shed.
to us?
Put a flag on the shed for victory.
Properly defensible position.
I'm afraid this is my shed. I'm claiming this. None of you can come in. Try it. Go on.
Kick the door in.
Go on. See what happens. No, don't stab my shed.
Break your shed.
Leave my shed alone.
Oh, there's so many of them.
Ow.
They're coming from the
Guys, look north.
Well, I'll be fine in my shed. You guys go fight.
Get out of the shed. Get out of the shed.
Womble, that's a suicide.
Get out of that shed.
Good luck.
For the shed, boys.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I'm not here. No one's here. No one's here. No, shit. Run. You can keep the shed. It's all yours.
Sandwich, gentlemen.
Womble, you right, you left me.
Okay, that's a lot of redcoats.
King shed.
Oh, mate.
Kill him! Kill him!
It's quite a few redcoats. Ah.
Swimming!
Hi.
Hello. Behind you! About face! Stab them! Surgeon, get out! Oh, you stabbed Babin, you bastard!
Wait, whose side are you on?
You know, guys!
Nice one.
Ah! I can never block the right way. The melee is difficult if you suck at games. Right. Okay. Are we losing? Who's that?
They're weak in the melee, are they, Soviet?
Yeah, they suddenly got a lot better in the melee.
Hmm.
Why are you running away from me, you coward? Coward!
Well, we still won the week.
Two left.
Hmm.
Oh, there they are. Northwest, northwest.
Okay. No idea, Andra. Honestly, it's not really planned that far. Although, as I keep saying, YouTube generally is a very temporary career, I think.
Sideways door.
Even if that doesn't end up being true for everybody, I think it's a mindset you've got to maintain.
Here we go.
They're not very confident, are they? That's it.
Oh no, our chance of healing is gone.
That was mine.
Ah, well. Still,
we did
3-1.
Scarily well to have
Yeah.
still lost that. I thought we had that in the bag.
Hmm.
It felt like it, but I guess the other lines weren't.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was some scary volleys that we managed to pull off that round. They're like, holy shit.
Hmm.
Right. Good luck for the final round.
Yes.
I don't know QWERTY, and that's scary. I don't know, and it's the source of lots of night lost sleep, basically.
Solvik will be wetting himself.
Yeah, a second snowy map tonight. Jesus, we have been spoilt.
Right, good luck.
Good luck.
Here we go. Thank you. Yes, I'm Afrojack. Thank you.
Publix!
Hey, yo!
Good boys, good boys. Double column, 2 lines. Make sure we're filling up those lines.
I've got a small pair of swingers.
On the contrary, Turiel, I'm a YouTuber. For all the streams you see, there's hours upon hours and hours and hours of editing that goes on.
Alright, we're live. Let's go.
Dinkle, the admin is telling me that you should be the bee at this time.
Yes, we were talking about how I keep sending you to your death, and I thought that was all you're good for.
Thank you, I just nuked my pants. Thank you.
Richest thing you've ever said to me ever.
I play the role quite well, don't I? Timmy, you are. I can't help but notice that you're on the left again. Good luck.
No, my line, halt. Stop. Just stop.
Okay.
Just stop fucking still. He's going first.
Well, to be fair, if we go any further right, we'll hit the edge of the map,
So, fifth and final round, folks. The score is 3-1 to us, so we've won the week. But let's see if it will be 3-2 or 4-1. We'll find out after this. After this round, I'm probably going to grab some coffee and then maybe a bit of Kerbal, maybe. Just a little bit, he says, and then ends up playing until quite late in the evening. We'll see.
Here's where we want to be.
But I'm having fun in Kerbal. It's been yeah, it's quite enjoyable and quite chill.
Alright, gents, we're on the line. Take aim, top of that hill. Bottom right, aim for the cavalry, actually. Top of the riders' heads and the cavalry down the left. Wait for them to come over the next hill. Wait, they'll go round the rock, left side of that rock. Yeah, no, they've hidden behind the rock. Alright, aim for the infantry. Dead ahead then, southwest. Infantry, 1 to 2 men above them.
Got a very long shot. There we go.
Pull back forward a hill, Dinkle. One in hand. I'm not going to do it with the cavalry on my left, unless you want to take some volunteers to deal with the cavalry should they charge. No, they're charging right now. Okay, bayonets on, break with the bayonet on,
Shit.
Yes, how about you?
Oh god, oh god. Don't fire! You cannot fire if you're not on the line.
You fucking
Do not fire your weapons.
Get him, stab him. Right, gents. Wait for it. Infantry.
That was really bad. 3 people fired their weapons in a mosh.
Prime bait for the infantry. That's just what they want you to do. Come back.
Yeah, I was on 1 pixel.
Right. Okay, stay on this line. Stay on the line.
Oh, hello, Lucy. Over.
Come here. There you go.
Right. Well done, Silver. You scared them off. Right, we're now going to move for the next hill. Right, gents. Over the hill. They fired. Over the hill.
Yeah. The cavalry got the raw end of the stick there. They did the right thing. They charged us when we were reloading and out of position. It feels like they got screwed over.
We're all reloaded. Hold here. Come downhill slightly. Come downhill. I want them to shoot us from that hill over to the southwest. Right, what we're going to do...
There's a line by the rock also.
Yeah, soon. Alright, keep your bayonets on.
We are
So, gents, those of you on my right, with me, those of you on the left, stay there. On my right, come up here.
I'm giving you points.
Take aim at that line to the southwest. Those of you on my left, forwards.
Line to the right.
Forwards on the left. Take aim on the right. Those of you on the left here, just take aim at those guys on the rock. Just take aim at those guys on the rock. Those on the right.
Oh! Damn it.
Good volley. Pull back. Those on the left.
Oh,
take
dear.
aim. Just take aim.
Okay. 21 kills to the Russians, 13 to the French. Ooh, are they the Russians? They have. They've made it to point-blank range. They cannot miss, really.
May I organise a ceasefire, gentlemen? Hi, Jimmy.
Again. Form on my right again.
They've been trapped, though.
Feet. Fire.
Got shit.
Oh, fucking hell, it's so lucky.
Damn, it's so close.
Look at them, they're so pinned.
Lads, can I suggest a ceasefire, please? Please don't shoot me.
Run this way.
You coward.
Can I get another... Can we get a few up here? Get a few lads
What
up.
are you guys looking at?
Jimmy's
Trying to trick him.
I'm not engaged in combat. I'm winding up my own line. Hello, Highlanders.
Come here, you
Marco.
Hello.
Get him!
Don't fire. It's a bait. Don't do it.
We're not doing it. Come here, guys. Don't go.
Come on.
Hey, that's FOL. Hey, don't
FOL.
Don't do that.
Alright, don't go near them. Stay back.
They're pushing up here. Got one.
Stay back. Don't come to me.
Right, lads, up here.
Up here. Go on a line and you can fire one at a time.
She's
Get
right.
in a line and fire one at a time. Fire. Whoever that is on my left.
So long as they're shoulder to shoulder, they can fire. They have the numbers.
Don't.
You.
Get in a line.
What are you firing at? Stop firing.
Fire. You can fire, Doodle.
Got him!
Yeah, Jimmy!
Right, stay in the line, I want fire.
I don't know why the French haven't shot back.
They're coming. It's Solvik.
Oh, that guy got hit.
Get down.
Return fire, lads! Right, who's next?
French are falling back.
That's...
Okay.
On the top of that sodding rock.
It's the bloody Highlanders.
Oh, they got reinforcements coming in as well.
Yes!
Good shot.
That line has a doctor.
I don't know what that is, Ty. Sorry, I'm not familiar.
Medic.
All right. So, 51 kills to Russia, only 26 to the French. This is probably most of what we have left.
On this line. Take aim. Russians on the top of that hill. Top smoke, fire.
Okay. Looks like a slam dunk for the Russians. French aren't going to come back from this one. The score is 3-1 to us, so we've won the week, but nevertheless, it looks like they've won. Well, it looks like they're going to make it 3-2.
Right, pull back, reload. Pull back, pull now. Pull back. There's a line.
Plague, where are you?
Okay.
Ryan. Oh, he's a hero.
Hey, you're top of the leaderboard.
I know.
Right, lads. On this line. Take aim west. Top heads. Fire.
Like we're putting in work.
Dear me. Can't stop yawning, sorry.
10 seconds, all charge. Where is our team right now? Are they all dead?
We are the team. Our team's dead, yeah.
It's weirdly chill, ASB. Or not chill, it's more sort of frantic silliness, which is quite refreshing. The nature of the game means that it's very hard to try hard it. The fact that you can't hit anything means that I think people tend to... whereas other games sort of work themselves into a competitive froth, this one almost has the opposite quality, where people clearly aren't taking it seriously, and they're memeing and they're playing songs and they're just having fun.
Oh, look at you. Good stab, man. Good stab. Come on.
That fun does break down a bit in the melee, but I don't think that's intentional at all.
Reinforcements.
But even then, as you can see, people are just joking and playing shit down their microphones.
I'm coming back.
Kill the gentleman on the rock. He's a pussy.
He is a pussy indeed.
Call him a pussy, gentlemen. Call him a pussy.
What's it?
Everyone, look southeast, gentlemen.
The French didn't do that bad in the melee.
To our southeast.
Go see your family.
See you, woohoo. All right, gentlemen, regroup.
Everybody on the rocks. Everybody on the rocks.
Okay. Here comes a lot of Russians. Most of them are probably drunk. Very drunk.
On the line. And that B button.
Then again, they're facing off against the wine-drinking French.
It's been an honor serving.
So this is basically a fist fight in Alcoholics Anonymous.
Charge! 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 Go, 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 go!
Oh wait, I'm Russian, not France. I just realized that.
I want to. Yeah.
Okay. The Russians are cleaning house.
Stop shaking me!
Behind us, everyone, behind us.
I got one. What? I got one. There we go. That would be 3-2 victory to France. So they've managed to get the 2, but we win the week. Hooray! Well done.
Well done.
Well done. Well done. Also, the dog has farted.
A serious honourable mention to how well you guys have been doing in the melee tonight as well. That last round just now, we were absolutely creaming them before that last exchange there. A lot of the kills in the kill feed were publics without tags, so it was incredible. It was a proud moment. like a proud mother. I'm gonna burst into tears.
Well done.
I believe now we're doing a mega line, the admin said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I want lasers.
You want lasers?
Yeah.
I like that thing where we all fire and then advance and then fire again. That was cool. Right, good luck.
Good luck.
Okay, and now finally, folks, the novelty round. Just an extra round after the game.
Are we going to the...
So they often do something silly like bright light lasers when you shoot your gun, or zero G physics or whatever. Let's see what happens this time.
I think we did like a proper line battle mega line, Jimmy. So we'll just get everyone.
So yeah, this server is public. It's just number 8. We're just playing on Europe server 8. If you have the game, feel free to join in next week. It starts at 9 o'clock, but the server opens up at like 22:09, and it fills up super quickly. So be quick if I were you.
Gentlemen, get in this line over here, gentlemen.
Almost like
good heavens. That is some serious girth you have on this line, gentlemen.
Bring the dog back.
On the B button, gentlemen.
Yeah, she's resting.
Let's go, boys.
You're listening to Ted, go!
Good luck, boys.
Where'd you get a horse from? I want a horse.
Sorry, I just breathed incorrectly and ended up coughing. I don't know how I did that. I took a deep breath of air and somehow it ended up in my stomach and I don't know how. Whoop. Definitely old banger, really.
Very good, sir, very good.
Oh dear.
Please, down to my left, gentlemen.
Yo, line up,
We're super close.
Come on, gentlemen, line, come on,
Form
fucking
the
hell, some of
line.
you. Alright, we need two ranks.
Two ranks.
First rank here, you are the first rank, please crouch, please. People behind them.
Okay, I want to go behind. I want a dude in front of me that can get shot, not me.
All of you who are here on the left, all of you on the left. Very good, very good, very good.
Tuck in, boys.
Shoulder to shoulder, please, move up. Shoulder to shoulder, gentlemen. If you're our front rank, please crouch.
Oh, they get sandbags? Okay. Cheeky buggers.
Gentlemen, present arms. Fan B,
Take aim.
Take aim, gentlemen. Take aim. Hold. Hold, gentlemen. Hold.
There we go. Fire! What happened? No, it didn't do anything. God mode was on. Oh. We're firing blanks.
Everyone here, hold your fire, gentlemen. Hold your fire. Come on now,
Oh, okay, fire. Do we charge? Do we reload? What do we do? Hey! Oh dear. Okay. Wait for it. 69 kills. Nice.
Let's go. Oh, I got him! Four wiggles!
Teamwork.
Kill them all for wiggles!
And the French are running away. Is that Tinklebean? No, it's Jimmy.
Not a fucking chance!
Every little bit of mercy.
Well, then we'll just intercept you, it's fine.
Get away
No,
from me!
I want...
No, who are you?
It's Helby.
At one point, I started a Holdfast Nations at War game, and I've got this clip for the bullshitter in the future. And I turned round to look up a tree next to me to find that ZF Social, was hiding up it. He'd quite literally jumped up the bark in order to get into one of the branches. And then I asked him what he was doing. He said he was hiding from all the randoms, and told me to go away and not to rat out his hiding spot.
I'm not fucking friendly.
Holdfast is fun. Right, cool. So that's enough of Holdfast. Oops, blimey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the kettle on, and also, just pop the kettle on and stop the recording and start a new one, and then do a bit of Kerbal if anyone wants to watch some Kerbal. Okay.
Fist fight, Frenchy, fist fight.
Wait, is that Sappy?
the French!
Everybody, fist out, punch him. Come here, Sappy.
For Scotland!
I'm gonna kick him
I don't know,
Running
I'm
away.
say 4.
Finally.
Hey, good, he's
No kills, and then he died.
The British are victorious.
Hey!
We won the
Hey,
week as
we
well.
did!
3-2.
3-2. Did we lose last week?
Yes.
Cool, revenge.
So I think we're 4-1 now with the total games this year.
Hey! We're like a military machine.
Yes.
Under Napoleon.
Yeah.
And then it's all going to go wrong and stay wrong forever. And then Germany's going to come over and beat us up and take our lunch money. Cool.
That's a problem for tomorrow.
Problem for tomorrow, yeah.
Or whenever the new thing comes out.
Anyway, thank you very much for the game.
Yeah, it was good. Good week. GG.
Yeah.
And well done to everyone as well. They did really well with the shooting and the stabbing tonight. So well done.
Yeah. So what are you going to go do now?
I'm going to go and put that heartbeat sensor on and go and see what it's about. See if I'm likely to have heart disease or something.
Don't have a stroke.
I will try not to. This will let me know if I'm about to, though. If it suddenly goes 0, chat actually know if they've killed me.
Yeah. Cool. Well, have fun. What are you doing, Babin?
I'm going to go to the archery range with the metal detector and search for arrows.
Right. Why?
For the first time, I missed the target and I couldn't find my arrow.
Oh no! Do they not have like bright fluorescent things on the tails?
Yeah, the ground is really soft and they don't mow the grass that short.
Yeah.
So they absolutely bury themselves.
What else might you find before you find the arrow?
A
sword, a spearhead, a landmine.
Yeah, somebody's stash.
Yeah.
Apparently a vet gets really annoyed about this oval because there's pets that find people's stashes and get really high.
Wait, people bury their stashes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the mountains. Some weird people up here.
Cool.
You're like an Aussie redneck, are you?
Oh, yeah, that's definitely.
So you're an Australian version of Deliverance if we were to come visit.
Yeah. I can give you the full experience.
No, thank you. I've seen Deliverance.
What?
Anyway, thank you for the game, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
GG.
gonna piss off and go do some Kerbal.
Enjoy.
All right, have a good one. Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye. Right. Okay. 1 second. So stopping the recording just to make a distinct one for later, so I can save that to the Holdfast bullshittery if there were any highlights in there that were worth recording. Okay. So start recording on Kerbal, and then I'll change the game name. Right. Gonna pop the kettle on. Can you give me like a couple of minutes for the transition? 1 minute. Kerbal. Space exploration stuff. Okay. Just pop on some music as well. So yeah, well I hope you enjoyed the show. Hang on. Pop that on there. Okay. Back momentarily, folks. I'm just going to pop the kettle on and grab a coffee. Okay, hi. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Thank you for sticking around. So yes, just switching over to a bit of Kerbal Space Program for the people just joining the stream. Just loading the save file now. Hang on a minute. Ooh, pardon me. So, for those that are departing, please know that on the bullshittery front, I'm working on Rising Storm Vietnam Bullshittery Part 3. I've only really just started though. To be honest, I've really only moved some clips over to the main master project file and have marked a few clips for potential use. That's really early stages of any bullshittery's creation. So far so good though. I've been quite busy for the last few days doing that. So yeah, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Okay, so, hang on a second. Did I remember to switch over to the... yes, there we go. Right, welcome indeed then, everyone. Oh, I'll just pop some music on as well. Hang on, where's that playlist? There's a nice chill ambient one. That's not it. It's... Where is it? Hang on a minute. This one, I think? Probably this one. Yeah, there we go. Turn it down there. Okay. So yes, for those who don't know what Kerbal Space Program is, for the people at the back, it's effectively a sim game where you play as NASA, or rather an alien equivalent of NASA, being run by the Kerbals, who are these strange bug-eyed frog-type men who are launching ships and probes and moon bases and things like that up into space. You're given many of the same challenges as NASA, and it's a sort of big, well, it's just a space travel sim, an extremely realistic one, compared to pretty much everything else that's out there. So there's no magic go-forward engine that just propels you forward with no propellant. That's a fantasy. If you want to go anywhere, you're going to have to burn propellant, and that means you're going to be pushing weight. You're going to be pushing mass, so whatever you're sending there is going to be hard to push, depending on what it is. And many of the objectives that you're given in Korea necessitate sending some pretty heavy things. Case in point, let's go to the tracking station and see what we were doing this morning. Duna, or Mars, which is, on this recreation of the solar system, there's Earth, which is all the way over here, has an atmosphere. The red line, you see that? That's Duna, so that's exploring Mars. Now, because it has an atmosphere, we can actually send craft with wings that can exploit that very thin atmosphere for flight. A space plane. So we're sending one. We've already sent quite a few of them to Duna. In fact, Duna has been very active insofar as both probe and manned research. We've got a lot over there. Quite a few Kerbals are stationed there on an away mission and have been there for several years now. Their existing spaceplane is not very good. I'm sending them a new one. This new one that I'm sending them is, I hope, will be okay, but truth be told, it is a prototype, so I expect there'll be things I need to upgrade or change or whatever. So yeah. How are the ants, Tooth Fairy? They're doing very well, thank you for asking. The ant farm is a-okay. Hey, sausage. Dog's next to me. Right. How is everyone doing? You all okay? Let me just zoom in. Let me just show you the probe. What's that? Sorry. Better Dres probe. Wait a minute. Of course, I remember. Yes, I launched that. Yes. I launched that on the tail end. Yeah, I remember that. So yeah, that one was not streamed. I sent a probe. Okay. So where is it? Low orbit. Asteroid test. Xenon scaffold, an older ship. Eve probe. The Xerxes MK 1.4. Here it is. Alright. Bee Bopper is being held hostage by a cat. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I wish I could get one, but truth be told, I'm severely allergic to them, so it's a real shame. Or at least I was when I was younger. Yeah. Starving, says Bee Bopper. Send food. Oh, I see. The cat has you pinned. Well, you can't move if there's a cat on your lap. You gotta stay there. That's how it works. Is there an ending/end game? I wouldn't. Well, yes. There's a gradually escalating end game. In the same way that there is an end game with space travel. the further out the object, the harder it is to get to. Oh. So yeah, like each of the individual bodies, the individual planets have their own built-in challenges, and some of the earlier planets are intentionally made easier. For example, our moon has a slight inclination difference which has been completely removed for the game here, and all you have to do is travel east and you'll hit the moon. Things like that. Okay. Sorry, just pouring a drink. So, yes, this is my upgraded space plane. Again, I don't know if it's going to work on Duna. We'll find out. The engines might be a little bit lopsided, so I might have to make a few tweaks for the next one, or tweak the engines if I can when it gets to Duna. We'll find out. So the thing that it's attached to, so this morning I sent both up, both the plane and this rocket, which is going to be a tug. And the tug is going to push it up to Duna. Both the fuel and the tug have sufficient fuel for the journey, so everything should be fine. When is the transfer window though? Right now it's orbiting at roughly 115 to 110 kilometers above the surface of Kerbin. But when exactly do we accelerate in order to meet Duna? We accelerate in 196 days. Before that, though, there's an inclination change for that probe that I sent off stream. Okay, so we'll warp to that first and then come back to this in a moment. So for those who don't know what I'm talking about, yes, you can just take flight and travel straight towards a planet if you have the fuel for it. But since fuel is expensive, it's way more efficient to just wait until the planet is in the right place. If we just take off now and then fly, pick up altitude, and then go to where Duna will be when it's in the exact position, when we calculate it's going to be there, we keep everything simple. So that will happen in 195 days, and Duna will be here, we will be here, roughly, and then we can we can fling our way up to Duna. Okay. Thank you, BC Lurker, and Bass Blessed. Thank you, both of you. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Bass BS? Thank you. Okay. Yes, I'm well aware that jet engines don't work on Duna Witness. Okay. Right. Here we go. So, warp to this. In fact, I might have to... Let's go back to the tracking station. What are you making noises? Hang on. Hello. Thank you, Groin. Thank you very much. And Bass and Lurker. Thank you. There seems to be a fuzzy little animal that eats lots of food over here. Yeesh. Fuzzy little intruder. So just to repeat the story that I said at the start of the Holdfast stream for the people that weren't here then, this evening I had a bit of a fun thing. I remembered that you can actually track the International Space Station. They publish the times and the dates where it flies overhead. You can just Google the you just Google your postcode into the tracker, and it will tell you when the international when to look up basically at the International Space Station. And through sheer chance, it was today at 3 minutes past 6. It was going to do an almost perfect over the top of Brighton, moving from west to east. So, since it was 3 minutes past 6, not that long after sundown, it was dark enough to see the International Space Station, but light was still coming around the curvature of the Earth and hitting the station 408 kilometers above the surface, lighting it up really well. I stood in the car park this evening, looked up, and I was so impressed at how bright the station was. It was like I thought it was a low-flying plane. I looked at it, I was like, that's not the station, it's a plane. And I was like, oh god, it is the station. It was quite wonderful. I just stood in the car park with Lulu. She had no idea what was going on. I was just feeding her treats. Yeesh. But yeah, I just stared up at the International Space Station as it went from Sorry, did I say east to west? I meant west to east. And it went right overhead, and it crossed the entire sky in less than 5 minutes. It was pretty cool. If you just Google it, Leke, if you just look up like tracking the International Space Station, and there's a prompt where you can just enter your postcode, and it will calculate a table for all of the flybys calculated over the next few days, and also the time that it will be in the sky, the approximate direction, that sort of thing. Yeah. Indeed, TK. So I saw no blinking navigation lights. Just this extremely bright, almost bright star. Again, I thought it was a low-flying plane. Anyway, right, so... Am I at the tracking station? Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Let's warp to the next alarm. So Dres probe, warp next. Here we go. So I'm just speeding up the time by about, what was it? Was it 90 days? Yeah, about 90 days or so. Just letting the planets cycle through the solar system, falling around the star, as you do. For millions upon millions of years, trillions of objects have circled around this star. Some of them being consumed, some of them being knocked away, some of them being eaten by Jupiter as it clears huge sections of the solar system of debris, or flings them further out or even further in. What's left is, well, this, really. It's mostly stable. We only have to worry about the odd random thing flying weirdly, or moving through the solar system. Those are the hardest to track. Good God. The ones that are travelling straight through and out the other side. We often only see them when they're leaving. They're so difficult to spot, and we often only see them when they're leaving because they have a slight trail if they have any ice on them, which is melting because of their contact with the gas, like a comet trail, basically. Yeah. Okay, so alarm date, here we go. Right, so where is it? Our probe is here. A better Dres probe. We're not doing anything beyond modifying its inclination. To explain, note that most things in the solar system are roughly on the same inclination, spinning around like toppings on a pizza that someone, like a pizza dough that someone is spinning above their head. But sometimes, some of the toppings aren't on the pizza. Dres, for example, it has a pretty significant inclination difference that makes it very difficult to hit. Dres is Ceres, the largest asteroid in the asteroid belt. So, if you want to go there, you've got to match its inclination, which is what we're going to do now. So selecting the better Dres probe. Thank you, Mr. Wardo. Thank you very much, Mr. Wardo. Okay. Oh really, Dog Crunch? Are you into that? Ham radio stuff. They can actually talk to the station, can't they? Do they get responses? Do the astronauts get annoyed? Gary, it's like the third time you called us. Can you piss off? No, we don't want to buy your buy into whatever it is you're selling. NFTs, I presume now. Whatever scam you're trying to, flog. Do you reckon the International Space Station gets spam? Right. Sorry, wait, is this the right ship? Yeah. This is it. It's really, really pleased with itself. Yay! Okay. Okay, so where's the maneuver? How long? Oh, no, we just passed it. Okay, well, it's a short burn anyway. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's do it. So let me just zoom out. Select the inclination. And... I'll just do it. Just do the burn. Here we go. So, just a little puff of its engine. Where's my orbital data? So 0.3. So we are now giving ourselves an inclination difference. Where? No, it'd be nice to watch. Hang on, where's Dres? So if we zoom out of the probe and then select the wonky Dres wherever it is. There oh, okay, it's already targeted. Then right-click on its ascending node over there. What? No. Did I set it as the target? Unset target. Set target. can I see relative inclination? I feel like I'm not doing this right. Okay, I'm just going to complete the maneuver and see what happens. I set this maneuver a while ago. Come on, push, 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 push. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. It's a probe. There's no one on it. Ah, dear. Cool. So, so here we are. Ascending node 0, 0. Right. Okay. So getting to and from Dres. So what would be the most efficient way to do it? Ascending node. There's not that much of a difference between our ascending node and descending node. 1 second. So how many days away is that? So if I were to increase my speed here, where would that find me in relation to Dres? Not that far. So Dres will be coming in there. Tricky. Yeah, I haven't mastered getting to Dres. Go from the... Hang on, go from there. No. What about the next orbit over? Actually, the next orbit over is much closer. Sorry, can I select the maneuvering node itself and go from there? Hang on. So it'll be over there. Go down a bit, go down a lot. Okay. What happens if I modify this? How expensive will that be? You're right, Lulu. No. Probably seems like a silly idea. It's getting very expensive very quickly. No. Not a good idea. Okay, what if I went from a different place? Hang on. You're right, sweetie. You're trying to clear your nose. You've got blocked nose. Yeah. Poor thing. Right. Charming. Shit. Okay, truth be told, I'm probably going to leave this for now. Simply because Dres, I need to do more reading on Dres in general. I definitely want to focus on Duna. So let me pop back to the Duna mission. I need to generally find out what the best moment would be to launch in order to get to Dres. Because clearly, I struggle to get the timing right. Well, we are still near Kerbin, so maybe I should just wait for the next... Hang on, let me just create an alarm. When's the next optimal transfer between Kerbin and... Hang on. Add alarm... Between... Not manual alarm. Planetary transfer window between Kerbin and Dres. Add alarm. 420... Alright, sweetie, what's up? Hang on a minute. Hope Lulu's okay. Her sinuses, she seems to be blocked up right now. She's trying to clear them. She's having trouble. If it gets worse, then I can always just go into the bathroom, pop the shower on, and just let the room fill up with steam. And then we just sit in the steam for a while until it's really cleaned out her sinuses. Doesn't happen often. Okay. Yeah. Like a mini sauna, I suppose. Doesn't take long to fill up with steam. And she gets some relief afterwards. Right, sorry, what was I talking about? So let's go back to the tracking station. Alright. Right. So, yes, we'll do the Duna thing. Alright. Don't get locked in the bathroom again. I'll try not to. There's no actual handle on the door still. I never got around to replacing it. Didn't really feel the need. It's just me in this flat, me and this dog. So the door couldn't close firmly even if I wanted to close it. Okay, let's switch over to the... Well, before we switch over to the Xerxes, let's move to the Intercept. So 99 days. Let's go. So, warp next. Is Kerbal Space Program a hardcore game? No, not really. I mean, it does have the capability... you can dive deep into its mechanics, if you wish, and many people do. But, no, it does start you off with plenty of training wheels. Simple stuff. I do strongly recommend. I know that it looks quite complicated, based on what you're seeing now, but I promise you, this is the deep end. I'm swimming in the deep end. You don't start in the deep end. The initial part has you quite simply launching rockets straight up. Get to 5 kilometers, launch a parachute, that sort of thing. Your first initial objectives, the things that you will find difficult to start with, will be, say, getting into orbit for the first time, or, getting someone down safely once they're in orbit. Then maybe it will be fling a probe past the moon. Do you have to bring it back? No, just fling it past the moon. And then after that, slow the probe down, just so it orbits the moon. And then piece by piece, you learn how it works. The most thrilling moment, and I can't speak for all Kerbal Space Program players, but I imagine the most thrilling moment for most people is the first moon landing, your successful moon landing. It is a fucking thrill. It is so... the elation that you feel. It's a wonderful moment when you've earned it, when you fully managed to do a moon landing. Yeah. You pass by the moon and you still get excited. Yeah, but there's that thing, isn't it, Eurus? So, I mean, a part of me is a little disappointed that they give away so much information about the planets in the research section. Just getting closer, like one probe at a time. That little tiny rock in the distance, you get closer, just closer. Solve the challenges, and then eventually when you touch down and place that little flag in the talcum powder moon surface, it's wonderful. Okay. So, let's replan that maneuvering node, because that's 200 days old now. Okay. Then you realise you forgot the parachute, so you just airdrop the rocket back and ditch the ship. Yeah. There's always something you've forgotten. Shit, I forgot a solar panel. Shit, I forgot the parachute. Okay. So, what I'm doing now then. So, this vessel is simply orbiting. There we go. Now, speaking again to the people at the back who really aren't probably that familiar with Kerbal Space Program or just spaceflight in general, if you want to go anywhere once you're orbiting, it's simply a case of increasing your speed. Increase your speed, you increase your altitude. Decrease your speed and you go down. It's really that simple. The technology for spaceflight is really very low on the tech tree. So, I'm going to point this craft in the direction of travel, towards the maneuvering node that I've just placed, picking up enough speed to escape Kerbin's gravity well. In doing so, I'm then going to do another burn to pick up enough speed to fly higher around the star and meet Duna on the other side, Mars. It's really just a case of go fast, go faster, go higher, and hello, there's a planet here. Because that's really all the planets are doing. They're just falling around the star just as we are. We're all doing the same thing. We're just falling so quickly we don't hit it. Okay, so we do the burn in about 8 minutes time. Also to the bottom left of the screen, you'll note that number in orange. Delta V, the total amount of velocity change that you can place on this object of this size. The heavier the object, the lower the delta V, the lower the speed you can change. So I can speed this whole thing up by 2,800 meters per second, or I could slow it down, or I could speed it up by half and then slow it down by half. It's the currency that I have to spend to get anywhere. For once you've run out of currency, you just float endlessly in whichever direction you are going, at the mercy of whatever forces are subjected upon you in space, be that gravity or solar wind. Or the poor alien minding his own business, several million years later. Thank you, Haha and Sparksy. Thank you very much. What's that bit from Mass Effect 2 where like a drill sergeant is giving a pep talk to a bunch of military guys talking about how you always wait for the targeting solution for your mass driver weapons on your ship. You do not eyeball it. You do not fire from the hip like you're a cowboy, because whatever you shoot out into space is going to hit something eventually. Be it the ship, or the planet behind that ship, or some alien just minding his own damn business several million years later. Yeah, I love that quote. Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah. All of our weapons, all of them are just nothing. Nothing compared to just a rock moving fast enough. A suitcase moving fast enough. Okay. So, speed to the next maneuver. Did I turn the plane engines back on? Good question. Why are they enabled? Oh yeah, how strange. Maybe the reattachment added them to that final stage? Thank you. I can't explain that. Plane engines disabled. Okay. Speeding up to next maneuver. Hi there, Seki. Not for now, I'm afraid. I would do a video essay, but if you'll forgive me, the last bullshittery video was very taxing, and it took a lot out of me. I need something calmer, I need something smoother, something easier that has already had quite a lot of scrubbing done to it. Therefore, the poll selections were intentionally massaged to make sure that they were nothing too difficult, for I know that the next project after this one really has to be Divinity, and Divinity is quite complicated. Okay, stand by. Prepare to initiate burn. Initiating burn. Whoa, hold on. Up the gimbal strength, dial down the thrust. Our stabilizers, so we have weighted wheels which are spinning, generating torque which we can use to turn the vessel. However, those torque wheels spinning at their fastest are not strong enough to offset the propellant here, so I'm going to have to dial it down and take it slower. Much slower. That's rather inconvenient. So, let's instead replan the maneuver and burn earlier. Stand by. Oops, I could have just... I was stupid. I didn't have to delete the node. I could have simply gone one orbit ahead. So we're going to burn sooner. There we go. Alright. Do a video essay on something low energy. Well, it's all quite tricky, writing scripts and stuff. Okay, we're going to go round again. So burn time is 2 minutes. With a much, lower, Move the fuel in the plane higher to balance it out. Or just reduce the thrust. It should be fine. We're not doing anything too strenuous. So long as we start burning early, we'll be fine. What's up? Sorry. I've just passed the maneuvering node. Whoops. 1 orbit ahead, please. There we go. 34 minutes. Around the Earth we go. Alright, yeah, there we go. Whew. The bad thing is there's editors in here. Anyone else use Premiere and swap to something else? I've had nothing but troubles with the damn thing. Yeah, it's quite tricky sometimes, isn't it? I like the way it just randomly decides that it's just going to stop linking to media randomly. But truth be told, it can do a lot more than Sony Vegas did for me. But then again, that was an older version of Sony Vegas. I presume they probably caught up and they've now got text tracking stuff that can compete. Otherwise, Jesus. Alright. How many hours do I have in Kerbal Space Program? I mean, I'm not sure when, but at some point very soon we're going to cross the 1,000-hour threshold, I think. Is that true? Not sure, actually. Hang on. Made myself nervous just saying that. Is it that much? No, sorry. I'm thinking of a different game. I'm way off. Sorry. What was I thinking of with 1,000 hours? It must have been X3. It was X3. I'm so sorry. So in a few hours, we're almost passing the 500-hour mark. Sorry. I was way off with my estimate. Okay. Shit, even still. Dial down. Yeah, thrusts. Oof. Up the gimbal. Gimbal's on max. Well, this is going to be kind of awkward. Okay. So yeah, so I hope everyone's having a lovely day today. So yes, to keep it short, working on Rising Storm Vietnam Bullshittery Part 3. Still early days, haven't really done much. I've got some tax stuff to do this week, which I'm going to focus on the weekend. It's going to be a bit annoying. Just got to send letters back and forth between my accountant and the tax man, who not only want my self-assessment, so my tax declaration for all of the last tax year, which is fine, it's normal, but they're doing like they want something specific from a previous tax year. I've been randomly selected. Can you give us this data? So it's like, ugh, okay. Although I was very pleased to see that the God, this is taking too long. I was pleased that the message that I got from the HMRC was actually pretty relevant to the person that had typed it up clearly understood what being a YouTuber involved. The questions that I got from the previous accountant were all very wishy-washy. I actually had to send a letter explaining what Patreon is. This was 2017. That's not acceptable. I'm so if you do not know what fucking crowdfunding is in general, not specifically just Patreon. Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, you can't be serious. Yeah. And they, at the time, the person I was speaking to, they thought that it was like an investment scheme, and it was like, well, how much do the investors get back at the end of a project? I'm like, no, it's not like an investment. Like, what sort of dividends do you get back, or something? I can't remember probably not using the right wording there. Sorry. And I was like, you know what Patreon is? And they're like, no. I'm like, oh my god. Anyway, but sorry. The point is, the letters that I'm getting from the taxman in Britain are worded with wording that tells me they know what, specifically what being a YouTuber involves. Which is great. Okay. Do we need to do another burn? Are we going to be way off? No, we should be okay. Very slow though, Jesus. Hi there, Shotgun. Last time you tuned in, I was trying to fly a dump truck into space. What happened? This is the dump truck. You're looking at it. The dump truck has been heavily modified, and I learned a lesson about the ramjet, a type of engine that gets more efficient the more air you ram into the front. I was not aware of that. In my rocket propulsion mind, I figured that burning and going super fast at a very atmospherically dense part of Kerbin was silly, because then so much drag, you just waste it. But these ramjets actually got much better the faster you went. So I did that, and I kind of brute forced my way into orbit. There's no one aboard this plane. It's a delivery, and it's a prototype plane as well. The prototype dump truck. It's gonna go to Duna, Mars, and then Jeb, the pilot who is there, is going to take it for a test flight and see how it performs. I expect the answer will be poorly, at which point we'll start adapting, making changes, and probably send the new one, unless we can modify it on site. Take care, Andra. Have a good one. We are quite late in the burn. Should be okay, but... What's the purpose of this shuttle? To fly around Duna, to carry scientific experiments and Kerbals from point to point. Notably, we've moved the base. We've moved it to a different location, a much more convenient location near the equator. It's called Dragonfly Base, and it's on a Duna flat, like a volcanic sand dune flat type thing, as opposed to my initial selection of landing site, which was near the damn South Pole, in a crater, which is dark. Very inconvenient. Oh rats! I just realised I should have put some big solar panels on here that we could have put onto one of the bases that needs them. Is X4 worth buying? I don't know, V-Boy. I've not played it, sorry. Thank you, Scotty. Thank you very much, Scotty. I hope you enjoy it, Kaza. You started playing Arma 3? Cool. Enjoy indeed. If you're enjoying Arma 3, I do strongly recommend Arma 2 and its campaign, Harvest Red. It surprised me in its quality. Came out of nowhere. Can you accidentally hit space debris and explode? I imagine so. It's not happened yet. Unless it's debris that I've jettisoned from my own staging, which can happen and does happen. Thank you, Intruder. Thank you very much, Intruder. Right, when are these empty? They are empty. I can jettison them for... where is... Here they are. What are these engines? Why are they here? 1 second. Okay, please dump all of these. Just... There we go. Stand by. Thank you. Whoops, careful. Okay, so we've just dropped some empty fuel tanks there, reducing our total weight. Careful. And now I'm going to start continually moving fuel from the ship into the tug to improve the weight distribution. So the wings have some. We'll start with the outer wings. I'm going to wait now. Wait for the next orbit around. Okay. Right. Yeah, we'll just transfer. So let's grab that, and then start pulling in this liquid fuel from the wings. Cool. There we go. Not fully empty, but almost. And it does still have some oxidizer. We'll move it from there. Okay, cool. Right. Let's warp over here. Yeah, just warp there. Warp to next maneuver. Oh, we've already passed that maneuver. Just warp there anyway. Oh, it's confused it. Set this maneuver to 1 orbit ahead. Warp there. Whee! Okay, about 3 hours journey. Round we go. Indeed, Dot. The Kerbal games are much more chill. How do you manage to dock in orbit? You still can't bloody manage it? The best advice I can give is to take a craft up to, well, wherever really. So try and circularize its orbit as best you can, the thing that you want to dock with, and then take the thing that's docking with it and come in almost on the exact same orbit. Try to match it as best you can, but leave about 10 kilometers or so, just shy of its, like a difference of 10 kilometers, just underneath it. This means that you'll be traveling slightly faster than it, because the analogy that I keep making, that 2 runners on a track, you're on the inner track, they're on the outer track, even if they leave long ahead of you, they get a big head start, eventually you'll catch up. You simply have less track to cover. So match their orbit as best you can, have a 10 kilometer less like apoapsis, so just 10k, that's enough. And then all you have to do is wait. Just wait until your intersects are roughly equivalent, and then all you have to do when you've got one that looks nice, go to your periapsis, the point, so wherever you've matched their orbit, put down a maneuvering node and just speed up just a little bit, and you'll have an excellent intercept, probably 2 kilometers distant. We are off quite considerably. Hold on. That is a not good burn, I'm afraid. Okay. So once you've got that intercept, and you are then floating very close to the target, click on this section here that says orbit, once you've got the thing targeted, of course, and it will change over to target stats. It will stop showing your speed and will instead show your difference in speed relative to the target. So, like say 50 meters per second when you're really close to it. At that point, when you turn retrograde, so the opposite of your direction of travel, and speed up a little bit, you can bring that number all the way down to 0. Once it's 0, you're moving at the exact same speed as the target, in the exact same orbit as the target, and all you do is point towards the target in space and fly forward. This is not going as well as I was hoping, I'm afraid. How exactly will I run the plane on Duna? There isn't any oxygen. The plane doesn't run on jet alone. The Rapier engines have closed systems which run on liquid fuel and oxidizer. The front vents will be removed by the engineer on site, and instead the closed system will be initialized using a combination of liquid fuel and oxidizer, which will only... there will only be enough liquid fuel in it to match the amount of oxidizer that we're using. It effectively becomes a rocket in the shape of a plane. That's the trick. This thing is not a real jet, it's a rocket that looks like a jet. End maneuver. Good enough. Here we go. Right, solar panels are... Ooh, hold on. Whoops. Nearly made a slight mistake there. Ooh. Oh no, I might have made a big mistake here. Cannot deploy it while stowed. Oh no. I think I've placed the solar... Oh no, there we go. How peculiar. Did I screw up the placement of that one? What happens if I open the doors to the... Whoops. Shit. I've accidentally selected the material study. These doors here, please. Can we open them? Open the space plane's doors gently. There we go. Yeah, so it's clipping inside the hull. All's fine. Solar panels extended for the flight. Alright. What's the point in space planes if they work in environments with thin atmospheres and weak gravity in which aerodynamics are less important? Well, I'm hoping that we can use the space plane to move people around Duna, taking advantage of the atmosphere, and also moving up and down from the surface. Once we get low enough, all we have to do is point the plane in the right direction and glide. Long distances. When we get over the target, we need only initiate the parachutes to come to a stop. That's the plan, and that's how I've been using the other space plane, as a taxi up and down, from the space station above... Ouch! Sorry. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, for some reason, my arm just started hurting. Do I have like a twin somewhere? Have they just like pinched their arm? Ha. Thank you, Fader Milk and Galavas, thank you. Yes, my left arm. Has someone made a voodoo doll? Zam, have you made a voodoo doll? Suddenly a needle. At my shoulder. Right. Okay, let's quick save there then. Right, so... do I smell toast? No. Should be right. I smell dog farts though. Where's she gone? She's currently... Hang on. There's a radiator behind that sofa. So there's now a dog's arse on the sofa and her face is pressed into the radiator. Because of course it is. Right. Sam's in the chat and says what? In question marks. I don't know, just, you know. No voodoo dolls. I'm making a ruling. Okay. Right, so 4 days until we leave Kerbin's gravity well. The further we travel away from Kerbin, the less its gravity will affect us. It still does, of course, but for the sake of navigation, it becomes less important. Once we reach this point, we're far enough away from its gravity well that we need only concern ourselves with Kerbal, the real master of this solar system, the star in the center. Okay. Speed up time, let's go. There we go. Okay, so now let's have a look and see. Do you know what I just realised? I forgot to launch this 8 days early. I hope we haven't missed the intercept. Thank you, XCOM Please Dad. Thank you very much. Thank you. Can you go interstellar in this game? What? Go somewhere to save Matt Damon? Maybe? Call one of your Kerbals, Matt Damon? You mean spin repeatedly and then try to do a docking procedure? Often that happens anyway, just by default, when I'm crap. What am I doing? Select Duna as my target. There was a clip from years and years ago where one of my probes, I didn't build enough struts on like 3 fuel tanks, and so due to the way that Kerbal has its own version of Clang, they started spinning horribly uncontrollably, and then it's kind of like turned into a weird wreck in the middle of space when I sped up the time. There we go. Right, so if I speed up by 300 meters per second, we will do exactly what we just did around Kerbin. We will increase our altitude on the other side of the orbit, in this case the orbit of the star. And if we get high enough, there, the dotted yellow line, we will get as high as Duna. However, we're a bit off, so can I just shimmy this along? Does it need to be sooner or later? Where do I put this? Okay, I think I need to... Sorry, I'm going to zoom in. Okay. A bit later, maybe? Still 300. Where is it? There is a Duna intercept, but that's a little bit more expensive than I was hoping. Okay, hang on, come back a bit. Yeah, I should have launched a little bit earlier, I think. What happens if I roll sideways just a smidge? Okay, here we go. Oh, that is quite expensive. I need to be very careful. 300. So Duna is about half the size of Earth. The reason for that, Mars is about half the size of Earth. The reason is speculated that it's actually Jupiter's fault. Jupiter probably ate up most of what would have been Mars's mass early on in the solar system's formation. 400. It's a bit of an expensive maneuver. More expensive than I was hoping. Okay. But it's both a good and a bad thing, because although Mars is not as big, it does mean that it cooled much, much faster. Much, much faster than all the other planets. It cooled very quickly, in fact. And it had liquid water on its surface. So it had liquid water in the Goldilocks zone much longer than we have. And since organic compounds have been discovered on Mars and evidence of vast oceans, or at least very large rivers, I'm sure there were oceans, it's quite possible that it could have harbored life for a long time, even if it subsequently went extinct. Earth took much longer to cool down. We were a raging hothouse for a long time. Not doing a very good job with this, am I? There is an inclination difference, but it's fairly small. Something of Duna's gravity. Okay, hold on. Let's go... Come on, let's twisty that way a bit. So where's our intercept here? 500 delta V... Oops, I've fiddled with the ink. What am I doing? Stop it. See, this is what confuses me a bit. It's the alarm mod thing that's been added. It's still quite new to me. I launched when it said, but I still missed it. Maybe it's because I should have launched 8 days early. Or maybe I was just really late with my burn. I did do a few more rotations, didn't I? Okay. I'm just going to have to suck it. Just going to have to deal with it. Hang on. It's really frustrating. 700 delta V? How am I so off? I'm going into almost double delta V numbers here. How am I so off? When's the next favourable transfer from Kerbin? Yeah, this is the same mistake I'm running into. Planetary transfer window. The next one is apparently from Kerbin, by the by, in 2 years 38 days? Yes. Years. Two years. Two years, 147 days. This is the next orbit around. Okay, 2 years, 38 days. 2 years, 75 days. Close enough. So if I went there and increased my speed... No. Well, that's 2 years from where I am now, not where Kerbin will be. Could I perform a correction burn 1/3 of the journey? I could... Surely you'd do that if the inclination was wrong. I'm not sure what to do. I've clearly stuffed it up horrendously, haven't I? And let me just pull the manoeuvring node right close to me. Am I absolutely sure? I'm not just being a dumbass. Right, 1 hour away. Yes, it does. So it does when you're back to the... Sorry, Mary. It does when you're back to the Space Center. Am I not just being a dumbass? That's what you see. This is that. Looking at that it makes me think that I've just missed it. Target position at closest approach. My closest approach will be there. Shimmy the wheel along. Pick up speed. Reduce speed. Shit. Wish there was a way to like reset the maneuvering node, but without deleting it. 45 minutes. Which way am I pointed to escape the current orbit? Prograde of Kerbin. But not a very good prograde of Kerbin, to be honest. I stuffed that up, didn't I, with the weak engine? Huh. So it's a clear miss. It's a very obvious miss. Is it because I use Kerbin as the start location rather than I am in space? Yeah, I don't know. I could. This is what I'm tripping up on. You see, it's how this alarm system works. Previously, I would just launch the probe and just wait years if necessary until I had a favorable intercept. I still could do that. Yeah. Okay, we're just going to have to do that. Just do the old way. Just look at the thing and just wait for a favourable intercept. See, that's so tantalising, isn't it? Right there. Oh, that's horrible. Look. Jesus. 900 delta V. We will catch it. 900 Delta V. Are we spending that amount? I could. It'll get us there in 158 days till the node, so another year. And there's an intercept with Duna. Okay. Should we do it anyway? I could always aero brake very gently. Okay. Fuck it. Let's just do it. So, if we increase our speed by 900, Jesus, 900 meters per second. So that's our predicted course. Very high up. Selecting the maneuvering node. There. And now tweaking it. Oops. Dial down the sensitivity. Now, I definitely can't do... No, I can't do like a high level aero... Well, no, fuck it. Why not? Just make sure it's a very high altitude aero brake. We don't have a heat shield, so... Sorry, to explain. One way that we can save propellant is if we can get drag, and we can get that if certain stellar bodies have atmospheres that we can drag through. Duna is one such candidate. It is not without risk. You do really need a heat shield, or stay so high up in the... What am I doing? So high up in the atmosphere that the effects are mitigated. Thank you, Thundery. Thank you very much, Thundery. Please check the inclination. The closest intercept was pretty much right when the inclination... Are you sure? Double check the inclination. Now that you mention it, that is a yeah, I did have a crazy... Where's its inclination node? It's ascending or descending node. Inclination... But it's 0.3. Okay, we'll check the inclination. Okay, there we go. 0.1 inclination difference. Should be negligible, surely. Hmm. 2 hours till a maneuver. But we need to do it from the ascending or descending node. Not really. So that's zeroed it out. So maneuver 1, correct my inclination to be not 0.1 but 0.0, then add a maneuver to increase. So second maneuvering node to increase my speed, to increase my altitude to meet Duna. Whoops. I've gone too far. Shimmy maneuver node 2 along. Where are you? Increase speed. Keep going for the sake of seeing. No intercept yet. Move it along. Increase speed. Very strange. It does look very tantalizing, doesn't it? Come on. Still nothing? Try more radial in, that might catch up. It's throwing me too, Sipsaf. Yeah. I'm very thrown by it. Yeah, this should work. I think. Okay, if I had to place my money somewhere, it's because I'm in the wrong place for the alarm. I'm way ahead of Kerbin now. It's Kerbin's transfer window, but not mine, because my position is super far ahead now. I think that's what I've done. Okay, so sorry, I'm just gonna do it my brute force dumb way. Let's 900 Delta V on the other side. Yeah, it's stupid. It's the old way that I used to do it before this alarm clock. It's not efficient at all, but it will get us there, and we will aero brake just because. Why not? Even if it fails, it'll be interesting to watch. Stand by. There we go. So, we're coming in very high. So for those not familiar, the purple dotted line is where we're going to be flying in. The reason it's pointing around the wrong way is because it's mapping Duna's future position, not its current position. So when we arrive here, that is where we'll shoot past on a long escape trajectory. Now we're going to come down. We're going to come down this way. Yeah, this is the correct side, so it's inner side, right? So we burn off a little bit of our incoming speed. But really, we're going to be doing an aero brake. And that is not wise, frankly. So we're going to have to aim high altitude here. Crap. Crap. I've scuffed it. Can we unscuff it? How have I scuffed it? Can we go back to not being scuffed? Shit, I've completely missed the missed the grab. Hey sausage, how you doing, darling? $1,000 Delta V, Jesus, yeah, way down. Where the hell is it now? Did I deselect it as a target? No, I haven't. Am I cursed? I might be okay, there we go. There it is. Right, give me that. What? I'm definitely cursed. There we go. Stop. Right. No higher than that on the node. Hang on. So down. All the way down. Gently now. Down further. Here we go. And up we go. Up further. Just a little bit. I can always refine this later, but it'd be nice to try and get as close as we can. Oh god. What is happening here? I'm most confused by my poor, fumbling. Okay, go out and go up. Right. Weirdly, it's turning polar on me, and I don't know why. Okay. What is my nav ball doing? Okay, fine. I can input custom values instead of clicking? No, I haven't done that yet. Right, I'm going to refine this later. Let's just fucking do the intercept, shall we? A very dumb intercept, 195 days away. This is stupid. Okay. Okay, let's go. Yes, for those in the... Yeah, I'm well aware that this is dumb. I was trying to do it a smarter way, but the smarter way wasn't working. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm not smart enough to figure out why the smarter way isn't working. I'll keep experimenting. I'll launch my next ship 30 days sooner than the window and see if I can hit it. OB Stuck says, I once ran out of fuel just before Kerbin. I got out of the ship and pushed the ship home with a little Kerbin thruster. Kerbal thruster. Yes, indeed. I've done that a few times. It's funny. And it's funny because it works. All you have to do is just skim the atmosphere just a little bit, and it's enough. Okay. Oh, really? Barbara? Ah, good luck. Here we go. We've arrived at the maneuver. Ship is ready. All systems automated. Turning to face the maneuvering node. Lovely. So yeah, hope everyone's alright. Again, just briefly repeating the story for those that weren't here at the beginning. This evening, I noticed that at 3 minutes past 6, the International Space Station was going to do a direct flyover of my city. And so I went out into the car park behind my flat with Lulu, stared up at the sky, and watched a surprisingly bright space station. It was I thought it was a low-flying plane. It was that bright. It was very pretty. The space station flew overhead at great speed. It took about 5 minutes to traverse the sky between west to east, moving in a straight line with no flashing lights to indicate that it was a low-flying plane. It took me a few moments to realise that yes, that was indeed the space station. Whoops, I should have started a burn. Ooh, now this is going to be tricky and imprecise. It has to be precise. Oh, crap. Yeah, this is going to be very tricky. Keep moving fuel down into this vessel to even out this weight. Right. Come on, come on, come on. Empty the wings entirely. Right, so all of these wings are now empty. So then go for this fuel here. There we go, that's now empty. Hopefully it should make it a bit more controllable. Not really. Shit, it's going way off. God damn. It's going so off. Holy shit. Where is the fuel now? Most of it. Any in the engines? Ah, there is liquid fuel in the engines. I was not aware of that. Okay, hang on. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Drain those. Cool. Keep pushing gently. Take care, Burninator. Have a good one. Gentle burn. Oh, really, Marco? You saw some of the Starlink satellites from SpaceX. Thought you were witnessing an alien invasion. Yeah. Damn, we're so off. Maybe we should do a light spin. Probably just spin out of control, wouldn't we? Keep the burn low and slow. Okay. So yeah, that was quite beautiful, just watching the International Space Station fly over. And bear in mind, everyone, that you can go to the website and just type in your postcode, and it will show you a breakdown of the flight over that area. You can look at the degrees to indicate how high in the sky it will be. So this one I think was 79 degrees, I think it was. So it was very high in the sky, all the way right above me, craning my neck right up to see it. Try to get it if you can, just past sunset. So the International Space Station was being brightly lit up by the sun that was set for me, but presumably was not fully set for them. 408 kilometers above the surface of the Earth, roughly the distance between where I live and Edinburgh, so between Brighton and Edinburgh, up in the north. But yeah, it was very cool to watch. I think it was the first hit on Google, Urban. If you just type in "where is the ISS," There's both a live tracker to show you exactly where it is right now, its course, and where it will be an hour and a half in the future and an hour and a half in the past. And yeah, and then you can just enter your postcode. I know, yes, Icky. It's not that high up, is it? Right. Where is it now? Mad John says, Google just told me it's in space. I feel like a fool. Be concerned if it says it's not in space. Where is the International Space Station? The Pacific Ocean. What? Followed by which piece? Alright. So, what I'm doing right now, everyone, is ill-advised. This is a very silly way to do it. Okay. It's past South Africa. Yeah, so have a look and see where you live, and see next time it flies over. If you have a couple of minutes, look up when it does, and look for the bright light that flies over at great speed. And wave. I'm not so sure they'll wave back, but you know, you can hope. I was waving. Yeah, middle finger back. They just throw rubbish at you. Next time it flies over, just bring a really big ladder. Climb to, yeah, so someone's working in the International Space Station and they hear a ladder go thonk on the side of the window. You knock on the window like, excuse me, how dare you? They do have the high ground, that is true. They're pretty much unbeatable. Isn't that basically what the space elevator is? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Just a huge ass ladder. Yeah, that's actually a pretty that's a pretty accurate description, really. It's just a huge ladder that extends somewhere attached to the ground, unless you have like a few guys standing on the bottom step, as you do. Yeah, attached to it, and all you do is climb up it. Simple. Can I fast forward time? I would, but the space kraken may devour me. Basically, the Kerbal equivalent of Clang may appear and destroy the shuttle randomly for no reason. I'm just going to chill and just do a slow burn. Besides, I've got to make some corrections momentarily. Ah, you know what I forgot? I forgot the rear storage. There is one in the rear. There we go. So the tug should now hopefully have all of the fuel. Can I up strength of the thruster as a result? Not really, no. Yeah, maybe I should move some fuel to the upper bit then, just to try and offset just a smidge. Just a smidge. Stop. Increase the burn. Has it? Nah, not by much. A little bit though. Yeah, it does help a little bit. Not really, no. They kind of fell out of favour with me, V44N1. They're fine, they're fancy, but honestly, I just want to get places. Bloody little nuclear engines, like going... It's basically it. So it's a guy sticking out the back of your shuttle going... It's like this. Okay, it's great and all, but not if you want to go places. Alright. What is this monstrosity? It's meant to be a prototype experimental space plane that I'm sending to replace the existing one on Duna. I don't think it will work, but that's why we're sending it. Jeb is going to take it for a flight and see how it performs. I'm sure we'll have to send another one. Is the trajectory still good? We'll find out momentarily. I'll switch over to Duna, and as we approach, make some corrections to the approach. Alrighty then. Here is Duna. The purple dotted line indicates our predicted course. In a moment you should see an orange dotted line, I think, for our actual course. Okay. We're off by quite a bit there. I should have toned down the thrust. But nevertheless, that is an intercept with Duna. It's not great though. So, what I'm going to do is, we should probably wait until we're on the approach coming up to it. When? So we've got to do, wait until we're what, like here, roughly? Before we make some corrections? Could do it now, I suppose. No, we'll wait until we're roughly here. It should only take a couple of light nudges. Okay. So let's warp here. So 308 days. Here we go. Okay. So, again, speaking to the back of the room, as we increase our speed, we increase our altitude. And we find ourselves moving higher up in orbit, and eventually we'll find the objects that are here by virtue of the fact that they are typically the combined result of everything that was here. This whole solar system was just a huge cloud of debris. Everything that the star didn't eat, everything that it blasted away from it on its birth, scattered everywhere. And they started collapsing, they started bending space-time around them, creating funnels in the fabric, pulling everything more and more, carving out huge sections. Most of them carving out smooth sections. Poor old Duna here had most of its food. Hang on. Curb into Dres. Of course. I should do that maneuver. Oh no, wait, sorry. What is that? Curb into Dres. What's that for, sorry? Jump to vessel. Okay, sorry, let me just jump over to that. One moment. That's the probe. Oh, no, it's done it again. Sorry, for some reason the tracker just loads up a random piece of debris. Thank you, Just a Mechanic, Muzzy, Thundery, Cynical Mute, XCOM, Sensibility, Fader, and Galibus. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. One moment. So I'm just trying to load up the Beta Dres space probe. So yeah, the solar system effectively is debris clouds collapsing down into the planets that exist here. Here we go. Some of the debris, well, some of it remained in small debris form, of course. Places like the Kuiper Belt or the Asteroid Belt, consisting of little more than the building blocks left behind after the planets took everything else. Some of them were extremely greedy in that approach and took everything they could. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. Controls locked, why? Cannot maneuver, controls locked. Not connected, limited probe control. Is it because I didn't unfurl the extend antenna? Is it too small to make the range? Didn't I put like a really big one on here? I thought I did. Yeah, I did. What's this? Extend antenna. There we go. Full control resumed. I just forgot to extend them. There we go. Maneuver resumed. Okay, so I did, so I set that as the Dres transfer. I won't burn too much mental energy on this. So, is that the right thing to do if I wanted to get up to Dres? Hello, Dres. No, whoa. I'm so off. God damn, I'm off. Look at that. Whoa, okay. Hello, Dres. Set that as the target. ascending node, ascending node. Are they purely for inclination changes? Can they be utilized for ascent? Maybe. Maybe. Hello. How long? 125 days until a Dres intercept. Okay. Expensive. 2,200 Delta V. Well, this probe does have a shit ton. Is it enough? Yeah, it's enough. Okay. What do my notes say? Hang on, 2,200 Delta V. What did I do before? I need to try and best my previous attempt, because my previous attempt was horrible. Dres, where are you? Dres Discovery. Mission notes. So transfer to Dres cost me 1,600 Delta V. Oh dear. Okay. So that's way off, isn't it? Way off my previous, and my previous was terrible. Oh dear. So 2,200 Delta V. Yes, I'm trying to. Alas, weirdly, ironically, shoot me down, it's the alarm clock that's giving me so much headache. Because I think I'm misunderstanding it. My previous way of doing things got me to the planet smoothly. Because I wasn't waiting for specific timetables, I was just staying in orbit for as many years as were necessary. That's an intercept, though. 131 days. Fuck it, it's just a small probe. Okay. Set the alarm for that maneuver. Okay. There's the button there. So this is Dres up to meet. Bad. Okay. Right, let's switch back to... Where is it? Where's Duna? There's the Xerxes. There you are. Let's switch back to the Xerxes. Switch to. Here we go. Alright. You're welcome, Crampers, and welcome indeed. Yes, I'm feeling a bit low energy now. Okay. Here we go. So, how long until we make our intercept with Duna? Soon, but first I need to make a correction in order to effectively aero brake, but with no heat shield, so we do need to be very careful. So warp here. Oh wait, we might actually hit the other. We will. We're going to hit the Dres maneuver first. I shouldn't have switched back. Oops. Okay. So I'm managing two missions. This mission to Duna and a mission to Dres. I don't know what that is, Injustice, sorry. It does, yeah, I'm trying to, Flo, I'm trying. Okay. If you'll forgive me for saying, it might be a little frustrating to watch. I'm also trying to, like, interpret it myself. As nice as it is to have a lot of information on things like the Kerbal Wiki, I wish I read less, because I feel that it's robbed me of a lot of these eureka moments that I could have had initially in the game. Eureka moments that I'm getting with things like Joule, where I've never been there before and I'm learning how to do it, if that makes any sense. So I'm looking forward to my eureka moments with the alarm clock, rather than just, reading it, done, that's how you do it, done. That's probably not very enthralling to watch, though. 1 second, where is that probe? Which one is it? Better Dres probe, there you are. Switch over. Not sure, TK, it's a playlist. I'll find out for you, hang on. So this part of the playlist is called Ascendant, Fallen Land. Oh, it's done it again. Again, for some reason the tracker just puts me on a random piece of debris. It is from the tug that I want to go to, but it's not the right piece of it. Okay. Thank you, Insomniarch. Thank you very much. And thank you for saying so, Major Hayes. Welcome indeed. Kind of, yes, Sipsaf, even with the in-game encyclopedia. It depends. Sorry, I know I'm making a horrible generalization, but I fear opening it up and it will be like, the atmosphere starts at this point. It's like, no, that's the stuff I want to learn. I didn't even know it had an atmosphere. I want to go there and be like, oh, it's got an atmosphere. Send an initial exploratory probe and then ever more advanced ships until eventually you do the proper landing. Okay. Ouch. Alright, so back to the plane. Let's... No, what am I doing? Fuck, I don't want to go to... I'm making a pig's ear of this, I'm so sorry. We're supposed to go to the Dres thing so that we can increase its altitude to meet Dres. Okay. Hi there, Muridican. How are things here? Greetings from the Lowlands. The Lowlands? Hang on. So not Xerxes, the better Dres probe, this one here. How hard is it to play this game if you're an idiot? Well, I'm playing it. Fine so far. Thank you, Wizard Sin 8. Much appreciated. Okay. Alright, so here we go. So here's our probe. Damn, I haven't got one of these probes that's advanced enough to do the maneuver automatically. Shouldn't be too much of a problem though. Here we go. So, we're just increasing our altitude until we hit Dres, which is currently on a horribly inefficient climb here, but nevertheless it'll do. So, if you're not familiar, Dres is Ceres, the largest asteroid in the asteroid belt. Initially rapidly identified and thought to be a planet, until it was noted that there are many similar objects around it, of a similar size. What's the next one they discovered afterwards? There's another very big one in the asteroid belt. Okay, get ready. Vesta? Was it Vesta? That sounds familiar. Might be Vesta. Yes, it's effectively it's a muddy, salty cryovolcano planet. Dwarf planet. We've sent some probes here already. It's really just a mud ball covered in salt. Oh, stand by. I need to trade to a different engine. Initiating the trade. There we go. Thank you, Decam. Thank you very much, Decam. So Ceres is large enough that it's effectively escaped the rubble pile status, or at least asteroid status, of many of its neighbours. When I say that, I mean that many of the asteroids in the asteroid belts are more like pebbles, clumped together. If sufficiently disturbed, they would just scatter into a swarm of tiny rocks, but for the most part they're just left to look incredibly fluffy and weird, like a bag of potatoes. Ceres, however, being large enough to round itself under its own gravity, meets the first piece of criteria to be defined as a planet, but has failed, number 2, clear its own orbit. It is surrounded on all sides by neighbours. Stand by, we're approaching. Where's our intercept? As a result, its gravity well is absolutely pitiful. That's the predicted course, so let's see where we are. Bit too much there. That's honestly fine. I'm not going to fiddle with it. Leave it alone. We've already got a comsat over there. A relay probe sent earlier. Confirm the maneuver. When do we arrive? Add maneuver here. We arrive. Dres, arrival when? In 1 year, 147 days, 5 hours. Okay. Make sure that the solar panels are facing the sun. Okie dokie. And then back to the tracking station and then back to the other one. Thank you, Aditya. Thank you very much, Aditya. Thank you. Thank you for saying so. Yes, I will do. Yes, for the people passing through, I'm working on Rising Storm Vietnam Bullshittery Part 3. Only just started, though. Like in the last few days, like 3 days or so. So still putting it together and going through clips, really. Trying to find the best ones that will fit. Okay, here's the Xerxes probe. Lolo Seraptor just says, I just managed to join the Taladi M2. Yoink a Taladi M2 right from under the nose of the entire OCV fleet. Wow, well done. Good job, sir. An M2? That's very impressive. I only managed an M1. Well done. M2's a prize. Okay. Take care, Crash. Yes, I honestly need to get to bed fairly soon as well. I'm expecting a call from my doctor's surgery about some medication for asthma that needs to be renewed, or rather reviewed. So that's fairly early in the morning tomorrow. Hang on. So, there's Duna. Zoom into Duna. Let's see if we can do the aero break before bed. Now, let's come in lower. Now, this is very, very risky, to be honest. Again, Duna's atmosphere is not that thick, but it's no joke. We shouldn't fuck with it. We play stupid games, we're gonna win stupid prizes. So what do you think, chat? I mean, I'm thinking like 40 kilometers? Or is that too much? I've got no heat shield. Nothing. Okay. Seems roughly okay-ish. Now that's 274 kilometers. Come down lower. How low is that? So that's 28 kilometers up. Trying to right-click so I can see it. 55 kilometers. 44 kilometers. 44. We'll try 44. Okay. So 64 days until this modification. Okay. Oh yes, I saw a YouTube video in my feed about that Epoxy. The search for the planet Vulcan, a planet that was hypothesized to exist in the glare of the sun. Yeah. Why was that again? It was thought to exist there because of calculations to do with the orbit of Mercury that didn't make sense, and it was assumed that since we discovered Neptune by sort of inferring its existence based on the effect that it was having on Uranus, right? Basically, we could tell that there was something out there that was perturbing the orbit, but we weren't sure exactly what. It was believed that the weird orbit of Mercury might have been being caused by mass that was being hidden by the sun. It was Jupiter's orbit? What was, sorry? With the Mercury thing? I can't remember, sorry. It was a couple of weeks ago that I saw the video. I can't remember what the end cause of Mercury's weird orbit was. But it was, oh no, that was it, sorry. It was because they were working sorry, I've just got to pay 1 minute. Just got to pay attention. Sorry. Thrust limit all the way down. They were working with like an outdated model, weren't they? They didn't have Einstein's understanding of space-time. Bending the fabric of space, effectively. Whoop. And planets traversing them. Fuck. Oh, sorry, what am I doing? Switch on the maneuvering node for... There we go. And also go back. Yeah. Watch this carefully. 1 minute. So... I'm not going to save after this point. We're going to come on in and see what happens. So, what's that? 83. Very delicate now. 52. What was that? 42 kilometers. Okay, I'm going to save it there. Okay. Right, so here we go. So let's warp here then. So that's 97 days. Initiate warp. So here we go. So the space plane is now coming on down here. So do you think we should just ditch the tug? Well, no, we need the tug. We'll see. We don't really need the tug necessarily. We can just use the engines on the jet. Here we go. Right. Whoa. Slow down a bit. Here we go. So, we've been captured by the gravity well of Duna, and we're falling towards it. We are going to be 42 kilometers from the surface, which I'm starting to worry about, to be honest. Maybe that's too much. Okay. So we're just going to fall straight towards it now. Here we go. Warping here. Yeah, I think so, Sip. Yeah. So, the whole purpose of this mission is to bring an experimental plane down to Duna, or at least in orbit around Duna. Jeb's in orbit around Duna. He's hanging out on that space station, eating cookies. Here we go. So, just past 500 kilometers. Let's go. Nice and gentle. We might just burn up and explode. Let's have a look. Hopefully we don't. Right, 100 kilometers. So observe the dial at the top here will start increasing when we hit 50 kilometers. So for those confused as to why we're doing this, we could just turn around and burn propellant to slow down, and in fact that was my original plan, but we could instead just use the atmospheric drag to slow down. Aerobraking. Hi there, Harry. ZF Harry's in the chat. Hope you're very well, sir. So we're going to skim. We're just going to do an atmospheric skip. Here we go. So we've just hit the atmosphere. It is wispy. Okay, can I turn the base of the plane to get as much drag as possible? That way. Other way. Can I set control from here for the ease of it so I can see which way prograde is? Turn to face prograde, and then I'll just turn up. Right, we want to maximize drag. There we go. Then up the nose. Like so. Okay, so we're getting lower. We are 33 seconds to the lowest point. How are we doing? So, we're still being flung clear. Maybe I should have gone a bit lower. 22 seconds from the lowest point. Come on, maximize the drag. How are we doing? No, I think we could have gone lower. We've just passed the periapsis and we're now climbing. Do you think I should load it and go a little bit lower? I don't want to play stupid games with it though. Again, no heat shield. Fully exposed parts. Will burn up if I fuck up. Yeah, let's go a bit lower, shall we? Gonna quick load. Little bit lower. Okay. Sorry, I'm quite tired, Nataruk. 1 minute. So, this time... Oops, it has no longer selected Duna. Oops, and I've also forgotten to turn down the thrust. All the way down. There we go. Right, let's have a look. So, which way? Is it now... So, 42 kilometers. Whoopsie. 38? 30, ooh, is 34 too much? Let's try 34. See what happens. Worst that happens, I'll just load it. Let's go. Warp right here. Whee! Spinny, spinny, doona, doona. Okay. Jesus, it's nearly midnight. Okay, here we go. There's our plane. It's arrived. Once again, let me just... oh, I need to fold in the solar panels as well. Control from here. Turn to face prograde. Close that door. Fold in anything that might snap off during this maneuver. We'll do it just before we come on in. Alright. What's the mission? Duna plane intercept. Experimental prototype plane on its way to Duna for a test. And I would slow down with Delta V, but I don't have a huge amount, less than I was expecting. So I'm just going to try and exploit Duna's atmosphere to aerobrake, which is going to be risky because I didn't pack a heat shield. So, yes. Here we go. 300 kilometers and falling. Let's pack in those solar panels, retract them. Retract. Okay. Bring the plane down. So we're going much lower this time. So honestly, we might explode. 34 kilometers is... Yeah, we might explode. We'll see. Can I also up the nose? Point the nose to... What is that icon? Is that radial in? Point it radial in. Maximize the drag. If we start heating up too much, I might try to start turning the plane if I can. Here we go. About to touch the atmosphere. Solar panels are retracted. Battery power's good. Touching the atmosphere now. Here we go. Ooh, just shudder there. There we go. So, here we go. So, we don't want to land it, bear in mind. Landing would be inconvenient because the pilot is on the space station above. Here we go. Speeding up time. Atmosphere is getting denser. We are 1 minute and 5 seconds away. Whoa, okay. That's not me. That's not me. Okay, so now... Right, point prograde, please. Okay, we're tumbling. Can I get manual control? No, we're just going to tumble. Okay, we're just going to tumble. Right. We are 41 seconds from our lowest point. Atmosphere is gradually getting denser. So as I keep explaining each time we go to Duna, so with only 1% the pressure of Earth, Duna's atmosphere is very wispy, but surprisingly very windy, owing to the fact that most of the atmosphere freezes, apparently, out of it. Well, not most of, I keep saying most of, it's about a third, not a most of. About a third of its atmosphere freezes during its winter period, freezing at the poles in carbon dioxide form. And then it escapes, of course, so when it warms up from there, it starts heating up and blowing itself across the planet's surface. So it's actually very, very unpleasant. So it's a very windy, dusty, rusty, inhospitable, irradiated rock. And that dust gets everywhere. Don't think of it like sand. It does have sand. It has beautiful sand dunes made of a sort of brown basalt rock. Well, ground up rock crushed into sand, but most of it is this talcum powder like oxide, well, like talcum powder. And it gets on everything, apparently. It's going to be a real just bastard to deal with if ever there's colonization efforts seriously considered. Just it's going to get stuck on everything, every solar panel, every window, every single anything we want to put on that. It's just going to get covered in rusty talcum powder. Okay, that worked quite well actually, I think. We're now climbing. Also, it's 2 moons. I keep mispronouncing them. Phobos? Deimos? Phoebos? I can't remember. It has 2 moons. Captured asteroids, basically. One of them is flying away. One of them is escaping. The other one is falling towards. We've got lots of time. As in hundreds of thousands of years' time. But, yeah, again, if we're going to be serious about colonizing Mars, we're going to have to think about what we're going to do about that. Because the impact will be pretty damn horrendous. The solution either being to try and move it away, or to just build diamond-hard underground bunkers and just absorb the impact. Depends on the state of our civilization by then. Depends what we're using Mars for. By the time we get to that point, it's probably quite unlikely that we'll be living on planets anyway, as I keep saying. Probably just be living on artificial habitats away from planets. Probably in the same solar system, but planets are a bit of a pain in the arse. Okay. So, we should probably... Well, yeah, I'm out of the atmosphere. So let's just try to slow down then. So give this tug probe control again. One moment. Control from here. Turn retrograde, please. Alright. So try and slow down. We will use this planet to refuel all of its water, since rocket fuel is water. We can get water easily out in the solar system. Again, there's really nothing on a planet that you can't easily get much easier from just anywhere else in the solar system. It is simply very inconvenient. Oh, hang on. All of that mass down there, it's easily available elsewhere. Easily mined, easily retrieved in zero-G environments. Rather than locked into the crust. With lots of other mass, which is generating a huge amount of gravity, which is probably not something we're ever going to be able to solve. Even if we have self-replicating drones moving by the million, retrieving whatever we want, it's always going to be way easier to just say, go to an asteroid and get shit for us. We'd only be living on planets if we wanted to live on planets. And again, that's going to be less and less attractive if we have the ability to just manufacture our own habitats to our own specifications. Why tolerate a shitty, rusty world when we can build a paradise on a megastructure? Hell, why live on a megastructure if, in the future, we're able to digitize our entire civilization, live as little more than minds inside a what is it called? Like a Matryoshka brain, you know, like a Dyson swarm, layers of Dyson swarms around a star, existing in our own private, personal fantasy world, generated world, where reality can be whatever we want it to be. We may find that real life just cannot compete. Okay. We've done it. So we now have an orbit around Duna. It's not very good, as you can clearly see, but nevertheless we have one. Before we pass its inclination, let's just... Yeah, I need to sort out the inclination. But we've done it. We're here. Thank you, Duna. Right. Inclination difference. Let's have a go. How much will it cost me to... 1 second. What? Minus what? Why is it so... Oh. What am I doing? Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. Oh, I'm flying off. Hold on. That's fine. So 68, almost 69. Hang on. Damn. Damn. There we go, 69. Nice. Okay, so if I do that, I'll correct the inclination. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Although I need to be careful because we'll be slipping into the atmosphere again. So when I get to the apoapsis, we'll have to push that out a little bit. Okay. Give another quick save. Yeah. So, turn to face the next maneuver. When is it? It's in 19 minutes. No, I haven't, the real Lawbot. Not familiar with that, sorry. I'm not really into anime, I'm afraid. It's not for me. To each their own, it's just not for me. Used to watch quite a bit of it as I was in a relationship with someone who was really into it. And if they're watching anime, you're watching anime, you know? So I had plenty of examples to sort of browse, and there's only really one that stood out to me as something I might be interested in. The rest were not for me. Okay. Yeah, it's quite tricky. You need to just do this delicately. Which one was it? It was one that was the least anime-like. The one that didn't have young protagonists enlisted in a military who were trying to save the world from the evil McEvil. There was nothing to save. There was no big threat. It was a slow, calm, methodical thing that anime that dealt with themes that were way, way above the... like the sort of the... what's the word I'm looking for? It was dealing with heavier themes than it had any right to deal with. It was called Haibane Renmei. It was very impressive. I watched it again recently, about a year ago. And it still impressed me. One moment. So warping here, 14 days away into that warp. It was a very, very obscure one, apparently. Remarkable by the fact that it's surrounded by competitors that outshone it. But yeah, it was a story of like just someone waking up in a... with like a someone waking up in like a monastery type thing, surrounded by other people who had no memory of why they were there. Both men and women, but mostly children who would wake up in this idyllic, beautiful village. A village surrounded on all sides by walls, tall, massive walls that you couldn't see over. Even on the furthest, the highest part of the village, you couldn't see over the walls. And it was forbidden to go through them. No one was allowed to pass through the walls. Why? Was there some danger outside there? It's never specified. It never goes into it. It's just specified that you can never go past the walls. Even touching the walls is forbidden. And yet within their isolated little community, they had to try and find their place. You had people, all of these individual characters trying to make heads or tails of what they were doing there, why they were there. These weird... oh, that was another thing. They all had strange memories. Just before they woke up, they would wake up in these sort of enormous plant-like eggs, you see. They would hatch from them. They'd have this dream, a strange dream. They could only barely recall it. Like one dreamt that she was flying, another would dream that she was swimming, another dreamt that she was walking on a stony path, that sort of thing. And so they take their names from those specific dreams that they had. She who swims, she who flies, that sort of thing. Lots of children as well, many children. They were always caring for children. Anyway, as the anime goes on, you start to wonder if these people are actually in some sort of simulation? Are they dead? Is this a purgatory? Is this an afterlife? Those sort of questions start coming up. It was tantalizing in that regard. Sorry, what am I doing? I need to point prograde, not retrograde. Anyway, I don't want to spoil it too much. Not that it's really something that has heavy spoilers, because it doesn't delve into the answers. It pitches them and it leaves you sort of pondering them. But it became clearer as the anime progressed that those dreams that they're remembering sound distinctly like methods of dying. Swimming, drowning, flying, falling, walking on a stony path. Railroads have stony paths. Another one was known as the sleeper. So yeah, it's like things like that, as in like little mental tickles that, like, wait, hang on, are they alive? Is this real? Periapsis fixed. No, it's not mentioned. But, and they're all trying to, yeah, that was it. They're all sort of like waiting for something. They all, like, all of them feel like they're waiting for a thing, waiting for some sort of an event. And then they have this sort of like a feeling they're compelled to leave. And they just go towards the wall and disappear one day. It's interesting. Okay. Sorry, what am I doing here? I'm trying to... Well, we fixed the inclination... No, I need to go down to Duna to figure out exactly if I've done this right. 1 second. Having trouble selecting Duna, it's the camera angle. There we go. That's Ike. Hello, Ike. Okay. So, how high is the space station? Set the space station as the target. We could always fix that when... Yeah, let's just fix that later. Oh, no, we'll use that as our lowest periapsis point, and then... Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we'll just go to the periapsis, and then lower my apoapsis. Here we go. Whoop, whoop, hey! Okay. Does the god Clang still exist? Indeed, as far as I know. Still called the Kraken. Don't hit Ike. There we go. Right, so let's turn retrograde now. How long do we have to go? Not long. We're almost here. Alright. So, from the periapsis, slowing down. Slow and steady. Oh, hello. Thank you, Vanilla D-Pad. Thank you, Vanilla. I keep forgetting I have that notification. Yeah, so for those people just joining, you're looking at Mars, Duna. And this is an experimental plane. I don't expect it will work very well, but I'm sending it over here for a test flight. The pilot is waiting for it in the space station, which is here. The Ike space station. Okay. Just bringing down my total orbit so I can have a rendezvous with it. Should I ditch the tug entirely now and switch over just to the plane? Might be sensible. We are here after all. Might be easier to control on the way there. Let's do that. I'll quick save before, in case I fuck it up. Okay, so thank you, Mr. Tug. Let's control from here. Turn round to prograde for a second. Just to just need to clear it from my path. Then drain the fuel from it. So there we go. So select the fuel sources. And then select the middle of the craft. In and in. Indeed, we're just about to ditch the tug. It's not going anywhere. It's staying in Duna's orbit forever now. Here we go. Anything else we need off of it? Monopropellant tanks, really, but how much mono do we have? No, we could do with it. Fill up our own. Okay. Where is our monopropellant? There, the underslung tanks there and there. Okay, have we emptied them? Tanks empty, tanks empty. Whoops, a little bit more left in that one. There we go. Can I use the monopropellant to push tug into a collision course? Maybe. Maybe, actually, yeah. Probably. Okay, monopropellant. That which it has left. Actually, let's just take all of its monopropellant. There we go. It's only got some dregs left. Alright. There we go. And this one here, whoops. Should have left these pre-selected. There we go. In. Alright, so monopropellant. Checking. Everything's empty. Gonna quick save again. Thank you, Tug. Much appreciated. Disable crossfeed? No, I want to detach entirely. Undock. Can you let go, please? There we go. Docking undocked. Switch on SAS. Leave it running. Close that port. Point prograde. Retrograde even. Oh, mind the tail. Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Tug. Thank you for the push. If we need it, it's right here. It's powered, it's running. Could be a source of... Hell, I could always, if I wanted to, attach this to the station if I wanted an extra fuel tank. Alright, cool. Let me re-enable the engines. Engines re-enabled. Which mode are they in? Closed cycle mode. Nice and gentle now. There we go. Okay. Yes, my off-center engines are still a persistent problem. So this thing won't be able to maneuver very well in space. It requires the flaps to keep it level. Why do I close the ramp rather than using the open close button? I have no idea. I have no answer for you. Okay. Okay. So, let's bring it over to the space station, shall we? It's getting quite late. I do need to stop the stream very soon. God damn. It's a pain in the ass. Lack of SAS up here as well. I would switch on the monopropellant to assist, but we might need that to dock with the station. Okay, here we go. Careful. Don't let my periapsis drop. In fact, we'll wait and go around again. 49 minutes, won't take long. Done. Right. Remember to unfurl the solar panels, just in case. Damn, that one won't unfurl. I've accidentally clipped it into the cargo bay. Right, retrograde. And wait until we get to the periapsis. Alright. Teeny weeny burn, come on down. So, we'll leave the periapsis down low. Okay, and then bring the app up to where the station is. Where's the station? This peri is 133. Okay, up to 176 kilometers. Right. Oops. Leave it, it's fine. Okay, warp to the app, let's go. Point prograde. Go a little bit higher. No! Oh no! I'm a dumbass. You can see what I've done. That was stupid. I'm going the wrong way round. Why is the Ike station going the wrong way round? Surely I'm... No, I'm going the wrong way round. Well, that was silly, wasn't it? That was very silly. Oh no. So I could go high altitude, correct it, and come back down low. How heavy a burn would it require to spin myself around? Frustrating. That is actually quite annoying. Damn it. Hang on. Wait. What's going on here? Point prograde. Oh, the target. No, orbit prograde. I selected the target. Okay. That's why I'm going down. Go up. So, even if we're traveling in wrong directions, I can still meet it like this, but then if I did, our speed difference would be horrendous, would it not? Intersect 2. Coming up. Yeah. That's frustrating. Shit. What's the best method, do you think? What do you think I should do? I could just... You know what we're going to do? I'm going to jump the gun. We're going to remote drive this down to the surface. Now. We're going to go to the Dragonfly base. It's going to get refueled at the Dragonfly base. And then Jeb can test fly it afterwards if he wants to. Okay? Let's land now. We're going down now. Well, I've got to make this quick because it is very late. Where's Dragonfly? Dragonfly is the equatorial base. And the equatorial base doesn't matter if I'm coming in from the east or west. It's not orbiting. So. Wait until it's in daylight, just for the sake of convenience. We bring ourselves down, and we begin landing. This will be the test of the space plane. Will it work, or will it fail? There is Dragonfly. Dragonfly is in daylight. Where are we? We are here, coming in. The Xerxes MK 4.1. Begin descent. Reduce speed. Take ourselves roughly over the top. And then we glide on in. A delta V of 154. Right. Turn to face maneuver. Maneuver node in 8 minutes. Might need to load it if I fuck it up. It's possible. Alright. Let's go. Right, so, will this plane work or will it fail? Remember to retract the solar panel before we go in. Also, I'll need an engineer to place some solar panels on the top of the plane for when it's cruising around. I think I've got one on the underside, haven't I? Yeah, move those underside ones to the top. Here we go. 45 seconds till the burn. Here we go. Tricky, 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 tricky. Will a light spin assist with this move? I do mean a light spin. No, just going to knock myself off. Stand by. That's stupid. Okay, maybe I should use RCS for this. Yeah. Okay. Initiate RCS. We're now burning monopropellant. Come on. Little puffs. Come on down. Right, here we go. So my course is now taking me down into the atmosphere. So we now have a uncontrolled descent. We are crashing. We're coming down, whether we want to be in one piece or a million. We're coming down. Alright, here we go. Thank you, Alex. Thank you very much, Alex. Thank you for doing that, Alex. Let's go. Be, more aggressive with this. That's 10 minutes away, by which point the base will be around about here. Alright. Do you know what I've forgotten to do? I forgot to add the engine groups, the vernier, to the switch them all on at the same time thing that I said I was going to. Oh well. Right. So, there we go. I'm not going to load it, just a little bit further. And stop right there. Okay. Turn to face prograde. Turn RCS off. Here we go. We're entering Duna's atmosphere momentarily. Close the solar panel. Alright. Moment of truth has arrived, everyone. Now, these engines. Up their thrust limit, but leave them off. I can enable them while I'm cruising. Just make sure they've got sufficient thrust. Hell, I can always enable them when I'm in parachute freefall. The reason for these engines, their purpose, is to give me a little kick just before I hit the ground, for the parachutes alone will not be enough to slow me down to avoid damaging the expensive plane. Here we go, speeding up time. Whoops. Set as target. Here we go, we're just about to touch the atmosphere. Point prograde. Thank you, Roman, Cody, Brother Ed, Alex, Bretabodo, Agent, Herraja, Steve, and Maester. Thank you very much, all of you. So, the Dragonfly base is on the end of this huge canyon thing. Right, give me manual control. Atmosphere is way too thin and wispy right now. Nevertheless, up the nose cone. We want to try and overfly it, and then we can just initiate parachutes. Or at least bank and initiate parachutes. And hell, if we don't even land on the base, that's not a big deal either. We can use the wheels, in theory, to trundle along. That will be a test of this plane's capabilities as well. Are its wheels capable of navigating the Dune Sea that's over here? Okay. So, we are now gliding through the light atmosphere. Dragonfly base has been spotted at 96 kilometers away and closing. Correction, that's a piece of debris. Dragonfly base is there. We are now switching over to not sea level, but ground, mountainous, 19 kilometers. Prepare to initiate the engines. Atmospheric heating is now occurring. Up the nose. Do I have enough lift for Duna? Okay, up the nose, up the nose. 7 kilometers. The mountain is approaching in front of me. Moment of truth momentarily, but we're still traveling too fast. Okay. Too fast for the chutes. Just under 6 kilometers, but that's going to get much lower momentarily because we're in the cavern right now. Thank you, Nama. Thank you very much, Nama. So I'm pondering right now, folks, whether it's worth just doing a flyby and come around in order to test the plane properly, or to just initiate the chutes now. I think we need to test its flight capabilities, not its ability to just launch its chutes. So I'm going to do an intentional flyby. Not that I can launch the chutes now anyway, because I'm traveling too fast. So we have to do a flyby. The chutes at this speed will simply rip. So, okay. There's our flyby. Hello, Dragonfly Base. We're moving at 650 meters per second. At around 3.4 kilometers above the ground. Atmosphere is much denser now. Get ready to initiate the engines, and then the test will begin. You ready? Here we go. Initiating spaceplane test. Bleed off a little bit more speed first. Hang on. Here we go. Initiating test. Can we have control? Start turning. Start turning. On a slow turn. My frame rate is dipping. Good lord. Yeah, just hold off the engine for now. I've got control on the glide. We're still too fast for the parachutes. So what is the optimal? Okay, keep coming around. Keep the nose cone up. So the test hasn't truly started, I'm afraid, until I've bled off enough speed that we're on our own engine control. We've still got all this momentum from the re-entry. So the test will succeed if, in a minute, I kick the engines on, we come round under my own control. Thank you, Denny. Thank you very much, Denny. How far have we got to traverse? 32 kilometers away. That's the distance. Here I go. Come on. Where is it? It's all the way over there now. Long turning circle on this thing. Much larger than... Okay, here we go. Whoa, whoa, careful. Too much, too much, too much, too much. Careful now, not too much. We're increasing our speed. Delicate motions now. Down speed. Where's our target? Still, yeah, very long way. Blimey. Yeah. Come on, keep on going around. We've only got 400 Delta V. Fuck, have I like just purely run out of fuel before I can even complete the test? Possible. Turn and burn. Yeah, you're probably right. Just to make it turn and burn. Let's go. Keep going, keep going. Good news is we can initiate the parachute. So even if I do run out of fuel, it's a roll over there. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, here we go. Nose is going down now, so let's pick up some speed. Yeah, damn. I wish I had more fuel. We're running out of it, you see. If I had more, I'd probably be able to fly straight over. Because the answer is, everyone, I have full control. It's a bit jittery. Mission accomplished. Duna space plane operational. It has sufficient lift. It has sufficient thrust. It purely needs fuel, which it can get from the base over here. It might be a bit of a wheeled journey across the dunes to get there, which is a little bit annoying. I'll glide as far as I can. Also, I need to consider that I need that little bit of boost for the final vernier engine stage. So just save a little bit. I don't want to damage the wheels or anything. So glide as far as I can. Okay. Get ready to save for that little last moment. Okay, that's enough. I need the rest for the landing. Yeah, shame we didn't have enough fuel for a proper test. But regardless, I'm going to declare that as a success. We have an operational spaceplane. Xerxes works fine. Alright, so here comes the landing. Get ready to initiate the parachutes. Then get ready to kick on the verniers. Stand by. Glide as close as we can, just to limit the amount of wheel nonsense we have to do up and down dunes. Welcome to Mars. Okay. The nose is dipping now, so I should get ready to drop down there. Alright. We are now 1 kilometer above the surface. Prepare to initiate. This is a nice flat area. Let's pick this place, yeah? Here we go. Stand by. Here we go. Parachutes now. My chutes. Yes, my chutes, please. There we go. Chutes deployed. Chutes initiated. Get ready. Whoa, okay. That was way more aggressive than I was expecting. Ooh, okay. Is the nose cone... Is that going to be a problem? Are we going to land on our tail? It's going to be annoying. 700 meters. Come on, bring it round. Bring it round. Beautiful. Is it beautiful? I can get ready to detach that if needs be. A tail landing would be undesirable. Extend this one. Oh, I see. It's stowed. Okay, get ready. Stand by. Get ready to initiate. 300 meters. Get ready. Whoa, oh no, I forgot to switch off the... my mistake. My mistake, my mistake. Okay, woo! Okay. Right, I must remember to set up the group to switch off the main engines before I kick on those verniers. We've lost a grappling on the front. Yeah, easily replaced. Alright. So. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, interesting. We've lost the probe control unit on the front, which means I've lost control without a pilot. That'll teach me. That'll teach me. I should have gotten Jeb, shouldn't I? Oh dear. So now it needs a pilot to come and effect repairs. It's 19 kilometers away. That will be the mission next time. Well, bear in mind, I did send Jeff, and Jeff has ladders. So we could bring down the other space plane with the engineer Bill and the pilot Jeb. Yeah. He can fix her up. Repack the chutes. Hell, we could just drive Jeff over, actually, thinking about that. Bring the fuel here. Not bad, eh? Corrections for the future, then. Sort out that parachute weirdness. That was a bit odd. Sort that out. I couldn't extend that to the rear wheel for any tail strikes. So, sort that out. Yeah, there's some corrections we can make. But overall, mission accomplished. We have a space plane on Duna. It's awaiting retrieval. Thank you for watching, everyone. This was a bit of Kerbal Space Program. I hope you enjoyed it. Strongly recommend it, by the way. If you haven't tried it, it's excellent. Really, really good. Okay. So, this will be the new site of the Duna base. Just need to get some Kerbals here and start doing the science. As for right now, I'm going to dive straight into bed. It's 20 minutes to 1. I should be up relatively early tomorrow morning, so that was a whoopsie on my part. But I hope you enjoyed watching all the same. Also, please know that I'm starting work on Rising Storm Vietnam Bullshittery Part 3. So far, so good. Only really just started, so please give me some time on it. All right. Now, let's have a look. Who's streaming right now amongst my clanmates? ZF Harry is doing some Valorant, and ZF SWAT Knight is just chatting. Let me hand you over to Harry then. So he's going to run around and shoot people. Right. I'll leave you in his company. Thank you for watching. This is ZF Harry. Have a lovely evening. If I don't catch you again tomorrow, have a lovely upcoming weekend.